We are live.
Hello, everybody. Whoa, I feel like I'm louder than I was before.
Very loud.
There we go. That sounds a little more reasonable.
Okay.
It's weird. It's weird to just start and be like, "Hello."
Yeah, but it put us back right into the same stream. Like it retained the chat
on
Twitch.
Oh, on Twitch. Yeah, well, Twitch is always.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. You know what I think fell on the ground? It was my thing that controls all the music. Do you see that little stream deck on the ground somewhere? I have no control over music unless
I don't. Oh no, it's up there on the right?
No, there's a small one of those.
Oh.
It's definitely on the ground. It's if I follow this and it fell over there. I don't know what fell. You were right there. There were two things up here. And hello, everybody.
Hello again. Hello again.
We're back again for the second time. Third time. This is my third. You know what? I did that whole thing just so I could say I streamed 3 times.
3 times.
Today.
What a legend.
Yeah, totally crazy. I am curious. Oh, there we go.
Lolatopause just cheered 200 bits. Pete, you need to distract the tech gremlins somehow. Maybe feed the tech gremlins your old beepers, your old Nokia phones, your old phone chargers.
I do have my old flip phones.
Electronics
Cherry
recycling.
Garcia 1312 just followed.
Now, how's that possible? Because Cherry Garcia was already following. I feel like
it's another Cherry Garcia.
No way. There's like multiple Cherry Garcias.
He's got multiple backup accounts.
Oh, all right.
He wants the support.
Well, I appreciate that. I was going to say, I was wondering if you could like unfollow and follow again just to get your name to pop up, which I wouldn't be against because I always enjoy the usernames on Twitch. They're kind of a lot of fun. If you're looking at it now, Brooks, does it look like it is?
It looks fine on Twitch now.
Okay.
Yeah, so everyone's saying smooth buttery. Looks good.
All right, well, that's good. Oh, I just got a notification. I think the one thing I did not do is I did not restart my own chat lady. Hey, that's kind of funny. It's on my phone. It says Cherry Garcia
Yeah.
is following. All right, so loud and clear. That's good. All right. I mean,
83 says yay.
If that happens to me in the morning, I'll tell you guys in advance. Like, if that happens to me in the morning, and if I'm alone, I'm going to start doing morning shows. I was telling Brooks, I think I'm going to start at like maybe 6 in the morning. But if I wake up and it's just like lag, I'm just going to go back to bed. Like, I don't want to deal with tech issues at that point.
Yeah.
What was I going to ask you? Oh, is the chat on the screen, the one that's up on the screen that's mirroring my iPhone? Is it pulling anything from YouTube or is it just Twitch right now?
I can only see Twitch.
Okay, because I was going to say, I think because
it's... says you need to try to streamline your technology a bit reduce.
At
Theodore Cording said hi.
Hi, what's going on? I feel like I need to, so those are just coming off Twitch, right?
Yes.
Right. I need to, hi, what's going on? I need to.
Chat lady, active. Chat lady, active.
Your phone is on screen, by the way.
Yeah.
Activate, default.
I'm trying to close the chat lady.
Active, close chat lady.
Close chat lady.
Activate, default.
And then.
Bogart Agreed one says Twitch is superior. People should switch over.
I got to unplug you guys for a
Cherry
second.
Garcia.
Sorry, Cherry Garcia. Oh, he says there's only one. Close chat lady. And then chat lady. I'm going to launch the chat lady again. Don't worry. I'll bring you guys back. I will bring you guys back once the chat lady decides to come back to life. I'll plug it back in. I'm trying to think if I wonder if I ever have had like crazy issues like this and I've been by myself and just didn't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I feel like it happens with you. It's been a while. It's been pretty stable. But Streamlabs, they just pushed out an update like 3 days ago. And of course, I was like, should I hit update? Should I do it? And you're reading all the information on it. And it's like improved stability, less drops. I'm like, that all sounds good. But they lie.
Yeah.
Hold on. Trying to get you guys, trying to get the chat back live. Skip to current message, repeat message, and nobody's there yet. Oh, don't even do that. What? Someone's. Oh, we're connected to resume TTS. Skip to current message, and
yeah, Bogart. Enjoy those emojis.
There we go.
That new one of.
Oh, there we
Pete.
go. Is
my favorite one.
Which one?
The one of you holding the blind guy unboxing knife. Brooks? Did you see the stream when Pete would cancel TTS the moment my chat was going though, and then the ending? He cut the stream mid sentence of my comment. I did not see that.
Oh, that's what Sarah texted me or message.
YT says Pete, I'm here.
Who is that?
Added you to YT says I'm on YouTube.
All right. Well, I mean, get off. Come on over to Twitch. It's my
Cool kids are.
my retention time last night.
Says, hey Pete, you have both live streams set to portrait.
I mean, if you're on Twitch, you can choose. If you're on Twitch, there's a button that you can press, and you can either choose portrait or you can choose landscape, and in the same thing. It's kind of, have you ever seen?
I don't even know where that is.
577 says street.
I mean, you're doing it on your laptop, so I'm not.
Theater mode. Yeah, I don't know.
But on your phone, it's
on your phone. Okay.
yeah, on your phone, you can pick which one. Are you just defaulted to the landscape one on Twitch?
Yeah.
I feel like we need to talk about something other than technical stuff now that we've got it up. So anybody wants to come in and give me
5497 says hello Pete. YouTube
No.
working now.
That's good. Good to hear. So
YT says, can you tell us where you got the unboxing knife from?
Elirev
718 says, do you like Pepsi?
the Pepsi, the choice of a new generation. The unboxing
says,
knife.
Did you show Brooks the blind command?
Oh, if someone asks, you have to be on Twitch. If you're on Twitch and someone asks, like, how did you go blind or when did you lose your eyesight? If you're in the Twitch chat and you type !blind, an automatic response will come up explaining to people how.
Oh, that's really cool. I just tested
9400
it.
says hi.
Hi.
Streamlabs says Pete was diagnosed with a rare genetic disorder called Stargardt's disease at the age of 8. He lost his vision slowly over time, considering himself legally blind until his late 30s when the disease had finished destroying most of his central vision, leaving him with just light sensitivity.
Destroying. So yeah.
Angel
Good idea.
says best idea.
Yeah.
AKHGARD9G says hi.
So I had beef with someone on Facebook the other day, and it was probably like this nice middle-aged woman, but like I got into it with her. She was basically politely trying to point out that a address was visible on one of my blind guy unboxings, which I had to get your help with.
Yep.
Blurring the thing. The thing had been posted for over a week, and the person whose address it was didn't seem to care. They didn't reach out to me. I mean, I feel bad. Thing is, when I'm filming those, I usually feel for the mailing address. And if Banana's around, I'll ask her, like, is this mailing address? She'll say yes. And then, but if it's just me, I feel for, and then I flip the thing around. Unfortunately, this person just wrote on the box. They actually wrote their address. So the thing got posted and their address was up there. And someone hit me up, and this is her message to me on Facebook. She goes, "Fellow blindy," and I can clearly see the address of the person on their box.
Oof.
Did you note the contradiction in that sentence?
Yeah. I mean, I get it.
Yeah. So she said she's blind, but she can see the address on the box, and I immediately wrote back to her. I was like, if you're a creator, I feel like you need to be more conscientious of how you're describing yourself because it's confusing to people. And she writes back to me. She's like, well, I was just trying to tell you there's an address on the box. I'm like, got that. I appreciate that. Let's move on from that. I'm like the gatekeeper of what people can call themselves, because I feel like there's another creator who came out here and surfed me one day, and like friggin' 80% of his videos are like, I'm blind. So the other day I was looking at this thing that was supposed to help me. I'm like, you can't, like, everything you say is like something
looking at something.
Yeah, that you're seeing stuff. Like he was on a Ferris wheel, and he's like, and as I was looking out over the Ferris wheel, I'm blind. I'm like, that is. So I was telling this woman that I feel like, for the general public, because blindness is so difficult to understand, I'm like, if you have some vision, you should say that you're legally blind. And if you can't see anything, like if someone is standing in front of you, or if you're looking in the mirror, then you can't see yourself, then you should say that you're blind. And she's like, agree to disagree. I tell people I'm blind. I'm like, okay, but your sentences don't make a lot of sense when you're like, I'm blind and I was driving to the store the other day.
Right.
Like, people aren't going to get that.
Well, this is why people question if you're blind, right?
Exactly. That's why I feel like, I mean, I don't know. It's a free country.
Or say, how blind are you?
Yes. I mean, people can identify however they want, I suppose. But I feel like if we are as a community, if as a blind community, we're trying to educate the public and help ourselves out, if you can just kind of, not say I'm blind and I was looking at, because that just makes it confusing.
Alternatively, focus on the things you still can do.
And
also, portrait, it's back to just you. There you
go. Yeah. Well, wait. I didn't realize that. So when the chat is up, it's just me in the chat.
Okay. Well, that makes sense.
So that's what happens.
That makes sense. Yeah.
I guess there's not enough. The portrait template it's not ideal for anything. Like, being a creator that creates in portrait mode, it just sucks. Like,
I think you're the only creator that lives in portrait.
there's got to be other people that do it, don't they?
I have not seen one.
On Twitch, yeah. Well, on Twitch, yeah. On Twitch, you see
Well,
us both with
on
the chat
YouTube
up
too.
in horizontal.
Yeah.
People, I wonder if people are always like, man, he's missing the camera when I do that.
2112 says I am a blind creator with 2 to 4% vision. I have RP. Where is the line drawn on using the word blind?
Well, if you say I see stuff, I feel like if you were
979 says hi.
if in your creations
979 says said hi.
Hi. I said hi twice. I feel like if you're a blind creator and you're saying that you saw things or you're struggling seeing things or I feel like you should say legally blind. I don't know. Am I being like way too hard on people about that, Brooks?
I don't think so.
I just feel like this is where it comes from. So that guy that I'm talking about that came out here and tried to surf me that day, he had a video that went viral or viral for him about the Apple Vision Pro.
Yep.
And so he was legally blind. By my definition, by the Pete Guston definition, he had some vision. It was blurry, it was fading, but like he had some vision. I feel like he could walk down the street without a cane if he wanted to. And when he put the Apple Vision Pro on, it brought the world closer to him. It was like sitting right in front of a television or a computer monitor or sitting really close to a TV. And so he put the Apple Vision Pro on and walked around the street and did a review of it. And so his video started with, I'm blind, and here's my review of the Apple Vision Pro. So then I started getting hit up with friggin' message after message after comment.
Pro,
yeah, oh my God, they've cured blindness. Apple Vision Pro cured blindness. You can totally see now if you use the Apple Vision Pro. And I'm like, no. And so I'm like yelling at the other people, like, no, that doesn't cure. And then I sorted out and found the root of the problem. It was this guy saying, I'm blind, and now I can see with the Apple Vision Pro.
Well, then there was the Mr. Beast video.
I mean, that one too, where he said he cured blindness. Here's another technical. I just words are what I do for a living, and I get a little particular when I have a disagreement with Banana. I'm like, I choose my words very carefully. When I'm using them for a reason. And I keep telling people that there is no cure for blindness, and then people come at me. Well, it depends on what you're talking about because there's a cure for cataracts. Now, here's the distinction there. Cataracts, when the film starts to grow over your eye, causes you to have blurry vision and causes you to become legally blind. And that is curable. Obviously, Mr. Beast paid for a bunch of people to have surgery to remove the cloudy film over their eyes.
Yep.
However, if cataracts goes untreated, it can destroy your ability to see and render you blind. At which point, if you go blind from cataracts, there is no cure for it. It means you waited too long. You didn't have the surgery in time. So again, it circles back to there is no cure for blindness. Then people are like, oh, what about cataracts? I'm like, you're curing it before you go blind. I don't know.
Right.
I'm very particular about the words that I use.
Makes sense to me.
What's up? So we are on all platforms. We're back on all platforms as far as I can tell.
We're looking good now. We're looking good.
Right, that's good. I think I threw everything everywhere that I was going to take on our downstairs adventure. I mean, I could if you feel like taking
What's in
a
this
walk.
little chest?
What's it? Oh, that's where there was a.
I thought there was something special in there.
Wait, is there a cable in there?
577 says
Yeah.
blindness is a
Okay.
spectrum, but
It
I don't
is a
have a dog in
spectrum.
that fight.
Yeah, I mean it is. Everybody knows that one now. It's a spectrum. I'm kind of nervous to go for the walk, but would it be? Do you think it'd be fun or no?
I don't think we need to do it.
Okay, but I need the chat to pick up. I need a little more interactive excitement. Maybe doing 2 shows in one day is too much. People are chatted out.
Maybe you're just a morning show guy.
Yeah. I mean,
Alex
I
619,662 says OMGHIP.
Hi, what's going on? Welcome to the show, the Blind Surfer Show. I'm Pete. This is Petey the Penguin. Brooks is over there,
Hello.
and I'm going to be getting my banana back tomorrow. She's supposed to be
Actor
arriving
Random says it's a human.
at some point. What's it?
Joy YT says Pete, were you a surfer before becoming blind?
I hadn't
At
even.
Launderin says I'm illegally blind though.
I'm a.
False Eliminate says I believe many people
I'm
are confused
illegally
about blind
blind.
and legally blind.
Oh, I thought they said I'm a
At
legally
Ellen Sweet
blind. Illegal.
8292 says what is your opinion on smart chains? Can it help you in the community or is IT bullshit? So thank you.
What the heck is a smart chain?
I'll look it up.
I don't even know what that is. I didn't start surfing until I lost almost all of my vision. It was definitely, and man, I wish I had. It would have helped me out because I had to learn the whole sport from scratch without being able to see the ocean. It didn't even occur to me when I was like a kid or before I became a surfer that waves came in peeling left or peeling right, or that you could read it.
Yeah.
Is that something? I mean, you and Josh and Nisha, you call it out way ahead of time. You're like, this is a left. I mean, every once in a while, at the last second, you'd be like, oh, no, right. But I'd say 95% of the time, you know if it's going to be a left or a right. Was that something that was easy for you to pick up, or was it taking a long time of reading the waves in the ocean?
Took me not very long. I started bodyboarding. That's how I began my ocean adventures.
Yeah.
And so I learned the direction of the waves and shouldering from that. I think obviously seeing helps a lot, right? But yeah, that's kind of one of the first things that you learn.
Fallout JV just followed.
Thanks, Fallout JV. I appreciate it. I think I've doubled my subscriber count on Twitch in these past 8 days. I've been streaming ever since Banana left.
Where are you at right now?
I think I'm at like
754.
754.
Yeah.
I think when she left, I was like at 400 or something like that.
Yeah, you'll have a nice impressive number to show her when she gets back.
I mean, I don't think she's gonna be like, don't you have 2.5 million on YouTube? She's gonna be like, why are you impressed with 754? But I think there's some point at which you hit like where it starts to take off or something like that. So if you're looking out, Brooks, if you're looking out at you and I are out there surfing and you see a wave, before it breaks, how do you know if it's going to go left or right?
I mean, there's a lot of nuance to it, right? A ton, especially if you're at a beach break.
Yeah.
But if you're at like a reef break, like I was at today, Terramar, you can just know that the wave breaks better a certain direction. It's easy to understand. You're like, this is a left. You know where the reef is. The reef has a certain shape. There's a channel. It's harder when you're at a beach break, which is where we normally surf, where you're kind of like guessing at the last minute. And sometimes there's a right that's going into a left. Sometimes just a closeout. There's a little bit of shoulder, so there's a ton of nuance, but you kind of just can tell where the energy and where the peak of the wave is, and then where the shoulder is that's coming at you.
I mean, it's certainly helpful to know ahead of time. When I was trying to teach myself how to surf in the very, very beginning, I used to just drop straight, which is why I would nosedive a lot. And as I was going down, I'd try and listen for whether the wave was breaking on my left or right. It is a bit.
Lolatopause just cheered 200 bits.
Thank you.
I watched the video of Pete teaching Molly how to surf. It was really cool to see Pete be able to time the waves by sound. That was really impressive.
Thank you. I try at least in as we're posting the surf sessions. Hey, the surf session that I just posted, Brooks, on YouTube has like 300 views. The video I posted on Tuesday, which is like
Killing it.
Yeah, I was like, I told someone in the comments, they're like, I don't care if YouTube doesn't feed these, like, I'm going to check them out. And I wrote to him, like, I could literally get more people to watch this video if I put it on my phone and just walked around the streets of this town. Like, YouTube is not showing off the surfing videos.
It does not like your surfing videos.
But on Twitch, there's like 1,100 views, and on Instagram, for the first time ever, there's like 1,800 views of the surfing video. I was like, hey,
there you go.
That's all right. That's pretty good. So I'm still mildly embarrassed about one thing that happened when I was teaching Molly to surf. Is we moved to the inside, which is where you teach people to surf, and we were riding whitewash, which one I hadn't done in like 5 years, and then two, I was riding a foam board, which I hadn't done in like 5 years. And a foam board in the whitewash should be easier. Like, that's how people learn.
Yeah.
Except I had like zero feel for it. It's all about feel for me. And so I was like really, really rusty. And I didn't even have one of my coaches with me. I had everybody watching Molly because I was like, this is easy. We're in the whitewash. I'll do this no problem.
The Greek Zero just followed.
Thanks, the Greek Zero. What makes it make that noise when it goes the Greek Zero?
I don't see the username. Wait, KP the Great Zero.
Oh, so the Greek Zero. It's funny how sometimes it decides to say the letters, and then sometimes it just
up KP. He's shouting KP the Great.
All right, KP the Great. Last night we had someone join. Someone showed up in Twitch. Someone's getting a free subscription.
Lola Tupples gifted a tier 1 subscription to the Greek Zero.
Wow.
She
just gave him a subscription.
When she
Void Gaming 2855 just followed.
Void Gaming. I like that one too.
He has a long chat. It should be reading, but it's not.
Oh, what? So when someone follows, it's supposed to read a message from them?
Well, no, it's not supposed to, but
Oh.
he did do a first-time chat.
Okay. What?
Want me to read it?
Yeah, sure.
Yo, Pete, I got to say I am not quite in the same bracket as blind, but I'm autistic, and IS built a brand on proving you can do anything, and seeing a blind man surf, it shows that others also have the same mindset. Also realized I'm not following on Twitch, so here you go.
Thank you.
Also, I got to commit to the bit. So your mother.
What?
I don't know.
Ended with "so your mother."
He's autistic.
So your mother.
Yeah.
All right, your
Thanks,
mother.
Void Gaming.
Yeah, appreciate it. But yeah, definitely. I mean, it's. I feel like the more people out there showing, like, if you got something going on and you want to try and overcome it, it's just a little inspiration for other people out there. So, I'm in the water with Molly, first time. I know that there's Josh is filming, Nisha's coaching. Josh is filming from the water. He's like in waist deep water filming us. Banana's on land with her Nikon Coolpix filming. Were you droning? I cannot remember.
Yes. Well, I don't remember.
I don't remember
I was
either.
in the water that day, but I don't remember.
There were a bunch of cameras, and Molly's getting ready to take off on her first wave, and she doesn't know how to time it. She's never done it before at all. So Nisha's like, "Here's the wave. It's coming in 3, 2." And for me, I always tell Nisha, I'm like, "I need you to be quiet. Like, I want to hear the breaking wave." And her, like, my timing might be slightly different than her timing. I want to pop up at a different point. And so when she's going 3, 2, 1, go, like, I just want her to not talk so that I can hear what's happening behind me and I can feel what I'm feeling and get up when I want to. And so I was listening to her, and I was also on an unfamiliar board and whitewash, and I got up at a weird time, and I knew that Molly was to my left, like that's how we set up in the water. And I got up and I immediately went left, like immediately go left. And my board just crashes right into Molly. Like, here I am, the blind surfer. And I'm like trying to show Molly Burke how to surf.
You're also in like 6 inches of water.
I know it wasn't, it could have been, but it was so like, oh my God. And she, of course, 1, because she can't see, and 2, because I basically came from behind her and took her out. She's like, "Oh no, I don't know what happened. I fell off the board." I'm like, "Nobody tell her." Don't tell her I just T-boned her. So I had to.
She was impressive as far as just like her ability to get up quickly and like stand. Her balance was really good.
Yeah, like
I remember like she rode one in. It was also she was on like a 10-foot board or something.
yes.
But she rode one in and she rode it all the way onto the sand, and then she just kept standing there, and the wave going back out to the ocean picked her up and floated her, and she started surfing back out into the ocean.
I remember
she just didn't get off the board. She was just kept standing there.
She didn't know when the end of the ride was. She just felt motion.
That
Was like,
that was pretty cool.
someone was just, I think Josh was describing that to me, and I didn't. I'm like, what? I'd have it described again. He's like, she's surfing backwards, and I thought she like turned around on the board and was riding backwards, but no, she surfed in and then surfed back out.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
I mean, when you're on a 10-foot foam board, it is basically like just being on a dock. So, but yeah, I mean, she did. I think she would have gotten up on her first time if I didn't totally T-bone her.
Yeah. Void Gaming made a really good point.
What?
He said, "This stream is goated because I'm able to listen and work at the same time a lot more easily because I can hear the TTS chats."
Yes. I was thinking about that in a number of circumstances, in the fact that I've been trying to listen to other streamers, and they'll be talking, they'll be making their point, and then all of a sudden they're quiet for like 5 seconds.
Yeah.
And they'll be like, "Oh yeah, absolutely. I think that blue should be everybody's."
And you don't know who
favorite
they're
color."
who they're responding to.
You have no idea who they're responding to.
Yeah.
I you know me, every day I want to improve or change something about this, because I don't know why. I'm like neurotic about technical stuff, just trying to get it as good as possible. A part of me wants to make this voice like one of the 11 Labs voices or something like that, make it sound like a little more realistic. I think though, but that's just outside of my control. I can't control. I have no control over what the voice is. The voice of the chat is literally baked into the program and the iPhone.
It's been the same voice for so long on Twitch. Or whatever. Sorry, the one that runs the British voice.
I watch Pete's VODs while doing other things around the house because sometimes I lose focus on what he's talking about and focus on the chats.
I lose focus on what I'm
Wolf F.
talking
Jones
about
says I am
sometimes
later
too.
than intended, but I
Huh?
am finally here now, thank goodness.
Well, you know what?
Welcome, Wolf.
Good job missing the first part because we had to like restart the entire stream. I was threatening to, you know what? Maybe it's just a sign. It might be a sign from the tech gods. I was threatening to go downstairs and try and do something fun.
Says sup, Pete.
Sup? What's going on? And then immediately, like
Matt Honker says it is a really good stream to lurk to.
lurk. Is that lurking? They're just like walking around, just like doing random
Work.
stuff.
I think he meant work.
Oh, lurking, working, whatever you want to do.
Yeah, lurking does mean just watching, though.
Okay. I
Lord
mean,
Jaming 2855 says I can probably whip up a custom program or SMTH for another voice. I am a programmer after all.
oh, well, if you can figure that
says I
out.
try to keep it interesting with hype train triggers.
Yes. I mean, Lola.
Fish one says don't leave Adabucho
Yeah, don't leave. Don't go anywhere. There was
YT says I'm not.
Yeah, stay right there. We had a new guy.
says lurking is watching without chatting.
Yeah. Oh, okay. That makes
Oh,
sense.
okay.
ZK7KM says howdy broski.
Howdy, Broski. Can I tell a mildly inappropriate story? Speaking of lurking without participating.
As long as it's not a nurse story.
No, nurse story. I think I can do this and keep it maybe PG-13. But like a million years ago, I was down in Jamaica. And I was at a resort. I can't remember the name of the resort I was at with my girlfriend at the time. And this couple that we were at, they're like, have you ever been to hedonism? You ever heard of hedonism?
Yeah, I have heard of this.
So we decided, I was like, I guess I'm curious. I'll go over there and check it out. There's just all sorts of adult activity, like as adult as you can get. So if people are going to follow along, I can tell the story without triggering any words, I think. And I'm telling the story because someone just said lurking. So I spent about half a day there until my girlfriend was like, we got to get out of this. This is too weird. But there was this entire group of Japanese vacationers. There were a whole bunch of them, and they would I believe they used the word lurking. That's how they translated it at least.
They're just watching people.
Yeah, as activities were going on and people understood that they were going to be watched, but it wasn't good etiquette. I mean, I don't know. I was just trying to glean what I could while I was. It wasn't good etiquette to just like stand there and be like, "I'm watching you." Like people,
sounds about right.
yeah, people knew they were going to be watched, but they wanted you to be like a little hidden about it. So basically, every time we'd like turn a corner, and this is when I could see a while, there was a handful of Japanese tourists just lurking behind bushes and just watching the show that was going on. I'm like, this is the strangest thing I've ever been a part of.
Yeah. I would never go to something like that.
Do those things still exist?
Yeah, I think they do everywhere.
Really?
Now it's like everyone goes to Bali or...
Yeah. I mean, I at first I had like fascination vibes. Like, this is fascinating. And then the longer I was there, I was like, we need to get out of here.
It's creepy.
I don't think we need to be part of this anymore.
People that go to those things are messed up.
They've got
no judgment though.
No judgment. They just got a different way of getting their kicks. I like to hop on a surfboard and catch a wave. They like to crouch behind a
Gaming 2855 says okay with the TTS, it's gonna be really buggy, but I might actually work on that.
bush with their pants off.
Ryan B3RRY says TTS.
TTS. I mean, yeah, if you could, I'm using Caster Labs. You guys, does it say the Caster Labs up on the screen, Brooks?
says YT, he uses his phone based on memory.
I don't see it.
I think
on Streamlabs desktop, I don't see.
Oh, well, you see the camera up, or the phone up on the screen, right?
Yes.
It doesn't say like Caster Labs low vision anywhere.
Alicia per 577 says those conventions definitely still happen.
All right. I mean, there wasn't a convention.
2855 says no, I'm making an actual program.
Oh,
Using
okay.
Godot to connect.
Okay. Well, that'd be pretty cool.
60,464 says hello, Pete.
Hello. I mean, I think it'd be super cool if the text to speech, I was just telling Brooks before the show, if like female users could have a female voice and male users could have a male voice, or
what if everyone could choose their own voice? That'd be sick.
That would be pretty cool.
There's so many on 11 Labs.
I wonder, like, if I do an 11 Labs subscription, I'm not good enough technologically.
2855 says I can do that.
Really?
Ryan B3
I mean, that would be crazy.
Do this every day.
I've been doing it every day.
3762 says I've been doing voiceovers for a year now. Still building, but I'm loving it. Finally got my Sennheiser 416.
Hey, that's what I use.
Whenever you pop up in my feed.
That's cool. Glad I was able to help.
Says choosing my voice would be so cool.
Yeah, I think it
At
would be
Biker
super cool.
2026 says, I love your content. Keep being yourself.
Thanks, Biker. I will be
At Carson
me.
Creates 7
I've
says
gotta
hi.
be me.
Void Jaming
I've gotta
2855
be
says, I'm making the thing from the
me.
ground up. LOL. It's a
Wow.
custom program.
I mean, if you can pull it off,
Void.
hit me up and let me know. That would be pretty super cool. If everybody, it'd be kind of funny if everybody like had their own. You know which voice I'd like to do. I think it's an 11. No, what's that other Speechify app?
Void Jaming 2855
There's
says, already working on it.
oh, you're getting right to it.
Romantic says
What's Lola has the worst luck. I tried to
It
show.
always cuts her off.
Yeah, I tried to show. It's me, like I'm doing it, but I hit the button when no one's talking. I hit the button, no one's talking, and I'm going to like switch over to like put you back up on the screen or something like that. And then the moment I hit the button, she comes in and starts talking. I'm like, oh, and I cut her off again.
Whoopsies.
Sorry. I'm trying to think of the Speechify or something like that. But who's the company that Mr. Beast is the voice? He does a voice for.
It's not his own company.
No. It's one of those companies. They paid him, and they paid Snoop Dogg. And I cannot remember. It's one of those things you pay for, and you can paste anything you want into their app, and it'll read it for you.
I have no idea.
But it's not 11 Labs. It's God. They used to email me all the time, and I was finally like, stop emailing me.
Cameo?
No.
No.
It's an app on your phone, and you can also use it on your computer. But Snoop Dogg provide. I even demoed it for a little while, and I had like a free like 7-day trial, and I thought it'd be kind of fun to like use the text to speech voice that I use for my voice acting, having Snoop Dogg in my ear, and all it did was distract me really hard, and I couldn't focus on how I was reading. But I also like to do it a little fast.
Void
And
Jaming
Snoop.
2855 says, K already found a Twitch Godot appy.
All right, you're going right at it. Snoop talk is kind of slow, so like I had Snoop on like 150 speed, and he's like, "What's going on, Doc? How you doing?" It was going like way faster than it should have, and I was like, "All right, that's kind of interesting." Yeah, I don't know how you could make it so that everybody could choose their own voice. I mean, that would be pretty. If I just had some like speech engine on my computer, and everybody like, I don't know, if everybody
At
like
Carson Creates 7 says, what is it like to be blind?
I mean.
That's a pretty big question. Come
It
on,
is a
guys.
big. What is it like to be alive? You know, it is. It's a big one. A hard. What I would suggest is I would watch every video that I've ever posted,
Blind
and
Surfer
then
PG Sidekick says, I have a really cool digital art I made using a combination of drawing and AI cleanup and stuff. Where can I send it to you once it's finished?
if it is digital and you
Matt
want to
Honker
email
says,
it to
Tangia
me,
and Blurp has TTS options.
if you want to email it to me, you can email it to blindsurfershow@yahoo.com. If it is Blind Surfer PG Sidekick, you know who that is, Brooks?
No.
That's Lama. It's the long username. Like
Mattia.
it's not Matea Brown. It's
Yeah, I know the other one.
60,464 says, IDK, I am a streamer and have just started using more things.
La Coria Sisa. That one. The one.
Yeah. She's your sidekick.
Yeah, she made herself my. I mean,
Okay.
I think Petey's my
Ryan
sidekick.
B3RRY says, why did you move to California?
Why did I move to California? I mean, I just got sick and tired of. I bought this big house in Massachusetts because I'd been living in a condo, and then like I just couldn't get anywhere. You know, I used to ride my bike. I used to get out by riding my bicycle all over the place, and then my eyesight was getting really bad, and it wasn't very safe to be on the bike. And then you're just snowed in half the year. The last year I was in Boston was 2015, where they had a record amount of snow, and I literally just sat in my little condo. I'm getting the numbers a little mixed up, but yeah, in 2015, I was in the big house, but like I couldn't go anywhere. I was just snow. And me and Superdog were sitting in the house like, I can't get out, can't do anything. And I like to be an active person. I want to get out. I want to do stuff. And I figured at least out here, at the very least, I didn't even have surfing on my radar. I just thought I was going to like go for walks. And like you take advantage of like walk. You're like traipsing through the woods and stuff.
Yeah, I go for a lot of walks.
It's hard to do. You say, so me in Boston from like November to March, you're just like stuck inside because you're freezing. You said you had the opposite problem in the summers in North Carolina. You said it was like hot as balls and you can't get out and go
Yeah,
anywhere
you
comfortably.
can't walk like midday. And it's like the other day I went walking at 11 a.m., and like not in the shade, like out in the sun. And I like cracked a sweat. I was obviously sweating, but it was like not like I'm going to pass out from the heat.
Yeah, if you were in North Carolina, you would have like needed to be rescued.
Yeah, I mean, it's the difference here is just so insane. Like, and you don't want to boast about it, but it really is just like better than everywhere else as far as pretty much everything. But, you know, if you don't like traffic or a lot of people, not for you.
Or high tax. I mean, most of the people in the country are like, California sucks. Like, I mean,
Well, yeah. I mean, it's like, yes, there's bad parts of California and there's a lot of bad elements of it. It's very expensive,
yeah.
but it's expensive for a reason. You pay for luxury in this world.
I mean,
So.
we don't live in a bad part. No one's taking a dump on the sidewalk in front of my house. So
Yeah, and I've lived in those areas, and yeah, it does change things, right, for you, like when you live in an area like that. But you can go to where it's nice, you know.
But I also thought, you know, so part of the reason was I just wanted to get out and be active. I was sick and tired of being a prisoner. Like, at least if you drive and you're in the Northeast, you can, you know, hit your automatic car starter, heat the car up, put on your parka, and then put on your boots and your gloves and run out to the car. And then you can go out to the bar and you can hang out with people. But I was just stuck. I was just stuck in the
In your
house.
house, yeah.
You know, I wasn't dating anyone for a while. And I'm like, I'm just stuck here. This is
That's
horrible.
brutal. Yeah.
And then, you know, my friend Pete, it's an actual person named Pete. He's like, don't turn this house into like your mausoleum. He's like, don't just stay in here all the time and then die here. I was like, yeah, that sounds bad. But the other thing was, part of it was I thought I was going to lose Banana, and she wasn't threatening or saying anything, but I've been working West Coast hours for a long time, since like 2011 basically, and I didn't move here until 2016. So for 5 years, I could at the earliest wrap up my work day at around 9 o'clock on the East Coast,
brutal.
because most of the trailer houses are keeping you on call until about 6 this time, and sometimes a lot later. Like, sometimes they work until 7, 8, 9, which means 10, 11, 12. So Banana and I used to try and go out in the evenings in Massachusetts, and I'm always talking about, like, we have to run back from dinners here, but there it was way worse. Like, I could never go anywhere and it was getting to the point, she's like, hey, do you mind if I go out with my friend, you know, Ginger or Marie or Jen? And I'm like, nope, go ahead, because I'm just going to be stuck here doing stuff. And thanks for the follow. Thanks for making Skylar's head appear. And I used to, you know, we'd spend the weekends together, but that was basically it, because I was just stuck, like, sitting by a microphone until it was really only safe to leave the house in Massachusetts for me at about 11 p.m. Which was 8 o'clock here. So at 11 o'clock, we could go out for like last call or hang out for a little bit. And it was becoming, I was like, she's not gonna want to stick around for this. Like, some guy who can only go out for the last couple hours of the evening. So there was a handful of reasons I wanted to move out here. And my life has improved a millionfold ever since I got out here. Like, thank goodness she didn't leave me. My hours have definitely gotten better, and surfing has like 1,000,000% basically saved and changed my life. Just being able to get out there and be active, and then also being out here and being able to share my story with everybody. I think moving to California was probably one of the best decisions I've ever made.
Yeah. I mean, the way your life has changed since then. Obviously, I didn't know you beforehand, but from what I heard, you were just trapped in your house and
sorry.
Husband says if you don't drive, don't move out to the suburbs.
You were just trapped in your house, working out and working.
Yeah, yeah. That was, you know, talking about don't move out to the suburbs if you don't drive. Yeah, I mean, I thought the house that I bought in the suburbs of Massachusetts, it was a 4,500 square foot house with a massive yard, and I was like, this is perfect. I have room to roam. Like, I had a gym, and I had a theater, and I had a pool room. You know, billiards, pool. I had a sauna. I had this big backyard. Like, I was like, okay, cool. Like, this is good. This is better than being trapped in a tiny little condo all the time. But still, it was kind of like a prison. Like, in a prison, it's a prison. Like, I was just stuck there. I couldn't go anywhere. I couldn't do anything. One of the main reasons when I was in college and finishing up college, and I was
Irish Cream Spring Green 782 says hello.
Hello, Irish Cream Green Spring, whatever the heck that said. What's going on?
It's like a nice beer.
It does. It actually does sound like it's a good one to have on St. Patty's Day. I'll take the Irish Cream Green Spring, please.
Sounds like something they would serve at Patty's Bar and Grill.
Totally.
Yeah.
Oh, Patty's.
Oh, Patty's. Yeah.
I feel like the chat's slower tonight. It's maybe because I'm not potting it up as this morning. And
it's not. I don't think the YouTube chat is coming through either, but it is very slow.
Wait. So we're literally not getting the YouTube chat?
I can't tell, but I don't think so.
No way.
Yeah.
I mean, should I restart the thing? Because it's not usually this slow.
Well, it's pretty slow. I mean, it's still slow.
Starfire 8742 says hello, Pete.
Hello,
Ryan
Starfire.
B3RRY says hi.
It's
What
still
do you like
very
to say?
slow.
HSTV on
So.
Exit Fish 1.
That's you. I'm trying to figure out if
Don't move out to the suburbs. It's so much easier in the city.
if you.
If Lindiston.
Oh, that one said YouTube.
Okay, so we are getting
Irish
it.
Yeah.
Spring Green 700
It's
Alicia
slow.
for 507 says Y.
Sorry. Too many things
Irish
going on at
Spring
once.
Green 782 says it was a coffee creamer. Irish cream.
And that's what you decided to make your username. I kinda like
Irish.
that.
Irish cream.
Irish cream.
At TB19 by 2 says we're here.
We're here. That's good. There's a lot of lurkers, which now, of course, now that I've
At
put it in
Carter,
everybody's head,
979 says hi. What do you see?
when we talk about lurking, you're just gonna picture a strange Asian
At
man
TB19
hiding
by 2
in
says
bushes.
YouTube is here.
That's kind of what I pictured anyway.
At Alicia for 577 says the YouTube chat isn't going through.
Well, it just went, didn't it? Did I not just hear
Let's
it?
see who said that.
Yeah, who said
Yeah,
that?
that was from YouTube. So
Okay.
you're wrong.
Yeah, it's going through. I mean
Wolfette
the
Jorn says ha ha ha. Oh no, what an image.
ha ha ha.
That was the picture of you with the knife.
I like the that's the I think they were saying what an image you're talking about.
Yeah, that were yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did someone just use the
Yeah.
chat with? Now why doesn't it read that? Why doesn't it
What
say,
would it say?
it would say emoji Pete unboxing or something like that.
Goo one unbox.
Tigurly83 says it's 8:41 so I'm tired.
I mean, you shouldn't be
At
tired
Irish
at
Green
8.
Spring
pretty
Green
early.
782
Yeah.
says I had it.
I had it.
At Alicia for 577 says that time it did.
Yep. Oh,
Working.
I know what this person's
At
thinking.
Jaded Harlequin
They
says
think-
I love your shorts.
Thank you. These are some comfortable
Those are
shorts.
some
I'm
good
wearing right
shorts. Yeah.
now. Thank you, Brooks.
At
I know what they're
26 says
thinking.
your inspirational videos have helped me so much from YouTube.
That is good to hear. I am glad that I'm actually able to help people by telling my silly story. That person was thinking that that the messages weren't going through because I press this button every now and then, and no messages are going through. So I think they were like, "Hey, my messages aren't going through." It only goes through when I press the button and make the messages go through. And then every once in a while I turn it off because I need to complete a thought. I don't know if I could do the day I was doing a gym workout, which I think was like last Thursday. I basically, I was working out and I didn't have free hands and I couldn't turn the message thing off and on and off and on. But the chat was running like nonstop for like 2 hours. I'm like, that's got to drive people crazy. Lol.
At Tate 8 says what was your job before voice acting?
I was
The Great One says I'm peeling cucumbers from our garden.
Cool.
Lola Topors just cheered 200 bits. My mom used to work for Continental Airlines.
Nice.
After Sept 11th my mom decided to pull me out of school and flew me to Boston for a day. She was afraid she wouldn't be hired back. I was able to eat local food and drive the duck. I went to Harvard to walk around the campus. When I came back to school my teachers didn't believe I missed a day of school for flying to Boston for a day.
I mean, that's kind of cool. The perks of working for the airline, you can just hop on a plane and go anywhere you want. Did she say drive a duck? I think that there's two ways to do that. There's in Boston.
Drive the duck.
Drive the duck. So there's a duck boat tour, which they have these amphibious vehicles from World War II, and whenever the Patriots or Red Sox or Bruins or Celtics would win a championship, they like drive down the streets of the city on this thing called a duck boat. And it's this massive, it's like a land invasion thing from World War II. And it can drive right into the Charles River. So they drive it through the streets and then you go out into the river and you come back. So that's a duck boat tour. However, also in the public gardens of Massachusetts or Boston rather, are these cute little like paddle boats. And, like couples on first dates, basically, or couples on first dates and little kids, you go out there and you paddle around, and those are called like the little duck boats as well. So she could have done either of those.
I drove it LOL, basically just held the wheel straight.
Yeah.
At Dilamentally Awesome says driver duck.
What is Helen Tillamy Awesome? That was an interesting username.
Someone said they like your gym
At
stream.
Cardinal Moss 23 says oh my god you're live.
I am live. Thanks for joining. I appreciate it. I'm curious. You're looking at the numbers. Is anybody with us today, Brooks?
32 vertical.
All right.
6
says that's cool. What an interesting city.
21 on Twitch.
21 on Twitch. That's impressive considering we did the start this morning. You know who was a big cheerleader this morning? I was kind of excited about was Kimbo. Kimbo was up bright and early. I plunked down here at before 6 o'clock in the morning. I was getting the chat and everything ready, and like the moment I hit go, like Sarah was there, and well, like the blind husband. I think he was like, I can't be here, but I'm here. Like he kind of like popped in and out, and Danny actually popped in.
Oh wow.
Yeah, Terminape one there. He told me that this is the last day of his summer vacation. I talked about
Really?
that a little bit this morning. Yeah.
In July?
Yeah, I was like, why the hell? It was some new
That's crazy.
program in Arkansas. Like they were making this summer vacation shorter, but they were giving you more days. And then someone chimed in from Australia right after he said that. Like, I couldn't believe this morning. Like, I sat down at 6 and literally just blew up. And Kimbo was like, come on over to Twitch. Come. She was like rooting everybody to come over to Twitch. And we got up to 34. I broke my peak concurrent. So if we don't get over 34 this afternoon, I think I just blame you. You're the only
Yeah, I
difference.
mean, I'm kind of the common element of when you don't do well. So, and also people like Petey the Penguin more than me. So
I mean, he's a pretty handsome fella.
he is
Pretty
and
huggable,
he's
too.
just got that vibe where he can just say nothing and he's still everyone loves him. You know,
Does he look pissed or happy or like what is his vibe? Like he doesn't give an
I feel
F?
like there's no emotion there.
Okay. I mean,
What does everyone think?
I wanted to be giving off some sort of an emotion. Petey the Penguin.
What would he talk like if he talked?
I'm gonna have to work on that. I'm gonna have to do my research as a voice actor.
Hey, I'm Petey the Penguin. Hey,
Why is he a 50s gangster? Gangster, see? We're gonna sell some soap
I
here.
got some great soap. You better try it.
Yeah, clean up this city one good smelling hand job at a time. That's not what I meant. You know what I mean?
Jeez, Pete.
That's not a bleep.
Watch your mouth.
Gotta bleep myself over here.
We got kids in the stream. Yeah.
Sorry about that. See? You see?
You say I'm Petey.
But as Danny was telling me that his last day of school or last day of vacation, I can't even imagine. Like you start vacation like June 14th or whatever, and then July 22nd, you're back in school. But someone told me in Australia they don't have summer vacation at all.
Really?
Yeah, apparently like 1 week a month, they just get a week off.
That's crazy.
And it's supposed to like prevent burnout. And I was talking this morning, I was like, the favorite parts of my entire childhood, like literally run all the school years together. I don't remember those very specifically, but I remember all my summers. Like if you took my summers away, I don't know. I feel like that was like half the fun of being a kid was like having your summer
Jenny says,
vacation.
"Ha, ha,
I feel like people just like, or the parents like it because they don't have to take care of the kid when they're in school. You know, it's like daycare.
Except these days, I bet you the parents do still have because they.
Alan Sweet 8292 says the penguin talks Swedish.
He's sweet. He's not a
Alicia
Swedish
for
penguin.
577 says
I'm
the
Petey
eyebrows
the
are over the
Penguin.
top and he looks like he's wearing shades.
Borky, borky, borky. He does.
Star
Yep. So he is.
742 says Aussies
I
have
have
a
him
love gang.
dancing.
I've been lazy about putting the shades. Like I was putting a pair of my actual glasses on him, but he's supposed to be wearing glasses. And you keep calling his the yellow. I think they're yellow things sticking out. You keep calling them eyebrows as well, but I don't think they're necessarily eyebrows.
What are they supposed to be?
I don't know. Do you
What does
have?
everyone think?
You should ask the Google machine. What is on the head of a rock hopper penguin? Like I
Are
don't
they
know.
just flares? They're little pieces of flare.
I mean, I just, when Banana and I were brainstorming which penguin to go with, she found the rockhopper penguin. Someone had told me about the macaroni. The first one I suggested was the macaroni penguin because he had pretty cool hair.
I don't know what that looks like.
The macaroni penguin?
I'll have to look that up.
I think we met one when we went to SeaWorld that time.
Okay.
It wasn't the one that pooed on me. That one didn't crap on me. I still forget which penguin crapped on me. Was it an emperor penguin?
I think it was an emperor. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go back and listen to that video again and to remember which penguin diarrheaed all over me. That thing had Psychosporialis before Psychosporialis was a thing, because that thing just sprayed all over me.
I wonder if that's just like a normal. Because like I've never seen a chunky bird poo. You know, like it seems like they just always just. It's just like liquid spray.
It was weird that it came out of a penguin's butt, because for some reason, like I understand that a bird or that a penguin is a bird. It's a flightless waterfowl. So it's a bird, it's an avian, but touching the thing and like being around it, it didn't give me bird vibes. It didn't like seem like a bird.
Yeah.
But the way that it crapped was, yeah, I mean, it crapped
It
like a
was
bird.
more than a bird.
Super called developmentally
It was a
awesome
lot.
and I do 3D
It was a
printing.
plane.
Alicia for 577 says I think his yellow feathers on his head look like crazy eyebrows.
I mean,
That's what I see.
that's what everybody's saying. Did you find out any information about the the rockhopper penguins?
Well, the macaroni also has the weird eyebrows.
Okay, but so
So-
are they? Does it say what those eyebrows are, or what the function of them is?
Let's see.
I feel like I should have researched more about this guy. I did a
Spiky yellow crest feathers.
crest
They
feathers.
resemble eyebrows, but they're crest feathers.
Okay, what is the purpose of them? Just to look awesome?
Give the species its name after are actually specialized crest feathers than really common. Sorry, I'm reading. Visual communication and mate attraction, of course, just like anything.
Oh, I wonder if they can control them.
That's a good question.
I wonder if they can make them like wiggle around and move. I didn't know. Banana and I were right before she went on her vacation. We were doing a bunch of reading about the penguins and rockhopper penguins. Humans have curved eyeballs, and penguins actually have flat eyeballs, which makes it a lot easier for them to see underwater.
Hmm.
So when you're underwater, having a flat lens makes it a lot easier to see. So they see really well underwater. And then when they get up into the land, what they do is they apparently like, let's hear what Lola has to say.
Lola Topors just cheered 200 bits. Well, that was awkward. I went to yell to my partner James that dinner was ready whenever he wanted it. I screamed Pete.
That's pretty good. Now you're not going to be allowed to watch the stream anymore. He's going to be like, all right, you got Pete and too much Pete in your.
Don't scream it at another point.
Have you ever called a girlfriend that you've been with the wrong name? And I'm not talking about like like at any point, have you called her the wrong name?
Yeah, no.
Never?
Like in my head, I have, but like not out in public.
I did
or it to her face.
I did it once to Banana once, and I felt like it was the greatest save of my life. I mean, I don't know if she would have been that mad. I mean, she wasn't exactly fond of my ex, so probably wouldn't be super excited if I did say her name. But we were in the airport. We had a layover in Charlotte, I think, and we were trying to get to Vegas. And she was, I don't know, dallying or something. And I went to call her, and my ex's name was Julie, and I went, "You need to speed up and come this way."
Oh,
And I think I covered it because she didn't I was about to say Julie, and I was like, "You need to come this way."
you need to come. This way.
Exactly. That's the only time.
Saved it.
Yeah. I mean, she actually all the women in my life, Jenny and Banana and like basically everybody calls me Steve. Like they're always like Steve. Oh, I mean Pete, and then they call
Pete. Makes sense.
We didn't think about that. That did not when we were naming Steve. I mean, I still love the name because he's a total Steve of a dog. Like he really is, but he's kind of a poorly behaved dog, and he's always torturing Banana. And so I'm sitting up here working all day, and I'm constantly hearing like Steve, and from up here, oops, sorry, not leaving yet. I'm constantly hearing like Steve, and I have to be like what, which is why the night when Banana got crushed by the mirror, a couple months ago.
Oh, you thought she was just yelling Steve.
I didn't hear, because she never scream. When she's screaming, Steve, she's mad at him for stealing her clothes or destroying or eating her very expensive corrective lenses. So, I mean, it wasn't that much of a delay. I was in the booth for the first two or three times that she's screaming for me. But then, when I stepped out of the booth and I heard pain, I'm like, Steve did something again. And she literally was like, "Get down here now!" And I was like, "Oh, this is serious." A very large mirror that I have about 8 feet by 5 feet and over 200 pounds, just kind of fell on Banana. Well, ironically, Steve made it fall. He knocked it over and it landed on top of her. I can't imagine if that thing had hit the ground. I cannot imagine the cleanup of all that glass.
So much glass.
It would, and then the dogs would have to whenever a glass breaks or something does break, Banana's like, "Everybody get out of here! Everybody leave!" Because she doesn't want me stepping on glass that I can't see. And then she makes I always get panicked because I hear the little dog feet running towards the broken glass. I'm like, why is your instinct to run towards broken glass, you dumbasses? Get away from it. So if a glass breaks or something does break, we have protocols now. Like I start grabbing gates. I have all those puppy gates in the garage. I just start gating off the area to make sure that the dogs don't go in there. Super Dog got sprayed by skunks so many times that we literally had a procedure and a protocol for it. Were you ever here for a skunk?
I was not.
You missed all the skunk attacks?
Yeah, I don't think I ever experienced one.
He was mildly insane, I think Superdog was. He didn't have any fear and he didn't feel any pain and he was very protective. And I think his kill count, now I can't remember. It was 5 or 6 skunks, 1 woodchuck, and a whole bunch of rodents. He killed a lot of stuff. Oh, squirrel. He got a bunch of squirrels too. The one time that he just obliterated a skunk. He came upstairs and basically wiped his face on the rug, and there was just like blood and skunk guts. I was like, oh, nasty, man. But a handful of times, you could tell, you could reenact what in your head what happened. He was like lunging at a skunk, and the skunk would you'd turn around and spray him because the concentration of the skunk on Superdog was in his mouth every time.
Oh my
I'm like,
God.
stop lunging at skunk asses because it's gonna. And then
I think it would be like scared of it after.
you'd
once.
think, but 5 or 6 times he's like, I think he just had like a vendetta. He's like, these effers keep getting me. I'm gonna keep getting them. Like, no survival instinct. Superdog had no survival instinct. I spent most of my life keeping him alive. He used to like jump out in front of cars all the time. He's like, what? They're gonna stop? No big deal. I'm like, dude, you gotta get a hold of yourself.
Yeah, just no, yeah.
But when he would get Banana's sister, brother-in-law, niece, and nephew were here, and it was like 10 o'clock at night, and we're all hanging out outside by the fire out there, and you just hear like, rumph, rumph, like it was this noise, and then Superdog comes and does a lap, and you smell it. You're like, oh no, he got hit by a skunk, and at that point we had like this procedure. First thing you had to do was you had to take his collar off of him because the collar smelled like skunk.
Yeah.
And you know, that thing basically, he wore this really expensive like leather collar too with this custom Superman Superdog tag on it, which actually, whenever any short you've ever seen of mine, anybody over my left shoulder on the right on the screen is Superdog's collar, the last one he ever wore, with his tag on it. But every time he got hit by a skunk, the collar was leather, so that thing was trash. So you'd take that thing, you'd toss it aside, then you'd guide him, would run him up the stairs, and put him in the walk-in shower in the master bathroom, because when he got skunk spray in his mouth, he would become violently ill out of both ends.
Oh God.
So I would have to get in the shower with him, and I'd always try and like position him like head and butt not facing me.
Yeah.
And I'd try and scrub him. We found this tea tree oil. Everybody says when you get hit by a skunk, you're supposed to use like tomato juice. We used tea tree oil.
That worked well.
Yeah, and I used to scrub it, and I used to have to. I felt bad for him, like because I knew he got it in his mouth. I'd be like rubbing the tea tree oil like on his lips and in his nose and everything. And then eventually, at some point in the cleaning process, he would start exploding out of both ends. But we learned to keep it contained in the shower, so at least you could clean that off afterwards.
Jeez.
We learned that the
Brutal.
hard way one time. I thought I cleaned him up. I like brought him in the shower and scrubbed him up and everything. And I took him out and I still had a hand on him. And I felt him do this like shiver, like, you know, when you get the chills,
Yeah.
he just kind of goes, and he did that. And all of a sudden I hear, I'm like, what was that? And
Oh,
Maggie's like,
no.
it's on the wall.
Oh.
It's on the mirror. Like
Oh.
it just like exploded out of him. But talk about like the guy didn't, he was just determined. He was determined that he was going to kill him some skunks. And he ended up, by the end of his life, he had quite the kill count. And I would say maybe his legacy lives on because we don't have a lot of skunks in this
Cable
neighborhood
14
anymore.
says poor
Yeah, maybe he
Superdog.
scared him out.
Yeah. I mean, he was doing his job. His job was to
Linda
protect
Smith
this
says, wow.
family. He was quite the protector.
You guys give a lot to your dogs. I'll say that.
Yeah, our dogs. If I ever come back in another life, I might want to come back as one of my dogs.
I heard in the lineup the other day, these two people were talking, and they were talking about where they live or something. And the woman it was a girl, and she was like, yeah, so we're thinking about moving because Spot, or whatever her dog's name was, she's getting a little old, and her getting up and down the stairs is becoming a bit too much. And I just thought in my head, I'm like, you are literally going to move to accommodate your old dying dog. Like,
Wow.
that is crazy to me.
And
But
how big
there's
is this?
There's a lot of people like that in this.
I mean, but there's an easier solution than
Well, it's just like
moving.
It's also like you're accommodating an animal that is like on the way out.
well, that too.
It just kind of blows my mind, like that this animal has so much power over this person. you know?
Yeah. I mean, I would basically do, you know, but mildly morbid topic, but I'll just cover it for a second. But we didn't find out Superdog was dying until the day before he died, because he was so effing strong and just resilient. Like we didn't. He was covered. Banana looked at the X-ray, and he had cancer from his neck to his ass. He was just covered.
Brutal.
And the coughing that had developed, I just thought it was a cough, but he had a bleeding heart, and blood was dripping into his lungs, and he was coughing up blood. And literally like 3 days before that, he'd gone like on a skateboard ride with me. That dude was just strong. He was just
resilient.
like, yeah, he was just down.
Yeah,
He's like,
yeah.
all right, Pete needs to go out. We'll go.
Yeah.
But and then we found out he was literally like about to expire when we brought him to the hospital. But Banana said to me, she's like, in a way, and I couldn't possibly put a price tag on my best friend like that. But she's like, in a small way, you are lucky that it happened the way it did. She's like, because I know you would have spent like $100,000 putting that dog through like treatments.
Yeah.
And in the end, you can treat cancer in a dog, but there's nothing you can do about it in a large heart, unfortunately. So yeah, I mean, that's a tough decision. Like when your dog does get sick and you bring it to the vet and they're like, oh, it's going to cost like $20,000 or $30,000 for you to make your dog healthy.
That is brutal.
And then people have to make that decision. Like, can you imagine bringing your mom to the hospital and then being like, it's going to be about $100,000 to fix your mom. You'd be like, Mom, sorry.
Yeah. I mean, it just depends, right? If with a dog, you can't express to them what that means,
Yeah.
It's a little different.
I feel like for me, and I shouldn't put this out there because maybe a vet will take advantage of me, but I would have a hard time living with the choice of I'd look at my bank account and be like, yep, there's that $20,000 I didn't spend saving my dog. Like I would feel guilty about that.
Yeah.
I make a lot of decisions in my life, not a lot, but when I'm weighing decisions like that, I always think about like, how will future Pete think about this? Will I look back and regret that I did this?
You think about future regret.
Yeah, I'm always projecting. When I make basically any decision, I'm not an in the moment person. How is this going to affect me down the road?
How does that affect your risk taking?
It just
Does it make you take more risks or less?
I think it just makes me. I take a little more time like Banana is just like, let's just do it. Like, let's just do this. Like even like I take a couple minutes before I hang up. She's like, I feel like this picture would hang well here. And I'm like, well, in the future, like what if we need to move the mirror over there? Or what if, you want to move your coat rack and that's where this might go? Like I'm always thinking about like, is this going to cause me problems in the future? I guess you could basically call that a bit of a neurotic way of thinking, but
So the way that I think of regret is like that I regret the things that I didn't do more than the things that I did that didn't turn out well, if that makes sense.
I hear you on that, but the things that I did that didn't turn out well, I feel like if I'd thought about them more, maybe I wouldn't have made that stupid decision.
Yeah, I guess it depends on I think the thing is you don't, just like speaking, I guess hypothetically here, like you don't know how something is going to turn out when you're going to go into it because, I mean, you don't know how things will change. It's like investing in a stock, right? Like you can do all the science in your head and look at all the numbers and all these things, but you might not know that the CEO is lying about something, right?
Yeah.
And so yeah, maybe you lose a lot of money in that situation. You regret it later, but at least you tried, right?
Yeah.
For me, I regret the things that I didn't do so much more, for at least in my life, that I didn't try, or when an opportunity presented itself and I got scared or just didn't take the risk. And you don't think about the times that, like, if you had done that it would have turned out bad. You don't regret. You're not like, oh, I regret not doing that thing that would have turned out terribly.
Yeah.
But a lot of times I feel like I'm like, well, I wish I had taken more risks, or I'd tried this thing or that thing when it came across my plate. So
I feel like I'm pretty opportunity proactive. If something,
I think you are too. Yeah.
If I have a shot to try and do something, I was like, oh, let me grab that. But I prepare for it and as quickly as I can. There's two things in my life. If I look back, I really don't have a lot of regrets. And I've mentioned a bunch lately because I'm dealing with I caused my own issue. Lifting heavy weights was absolutely unnecessary for me.
That's regretting something that you did.
Yeah.
So that goes against my thesis.
Yeah, I mean, I spent years just unnecessarily lifting heavy weights and just being a guy in Boston. And honestly, I can look at it and be objective and honest at this point. I was losing my eyesight, which wasn't great. I felt like that put me, a rung down. Boston is just a total demeasuring town. Like everybody, I make more money. I drive a better car. I've got a better body. My girlfriend is hotter. Like
Yeah.
I went to a better school. Like I have a better address. Like Boston is, you compare all those things and anything else you can think of. It's a big comparison city. And I was like, I'm losing my eyesight, so maybe at least I can like be jacked and like lift a bunch of weight. And I would torture my body. Like I never did. I don't do drugs and I never did steroids. Like I did everything that I could naturally. But I put my body through the ringer. Like I cracked my sternum lifting too much a couple of times, wrist fractures, elbow issues. I mean, I was just destroying myself for the sake of like lifting more weight. So if I could go back and redo that, like just chill. Like I don't need to be lifting that much weight. And the other one, I haven't talked about a lot. I started to earlier this stream, and as usual, I sidetracked myself. But when I was in college and I was deciding what I wanted to do, I knew I wanted to do something in entertainment. As you know, I spent some time as a stand-up comedian, as a singer.
Yeah.
Obviously went the route of voice acting. Like I wanted to entertain, and I thought that would be something that I would be good at. I thought it'd be something that I could do as a person who was losing their eyesight, and that was part of my decision-making process. When I was done with college, I was deciding: do I go to New York and work on voice acting, which is where like most of that work was being done, or do I go to LA and try and do like actual acting? And the inability to read copy, like read large pieces of copy to be an actor. Like I knew about like table reads and like going into auditions and just being handed scripts like cold. Like that frightened me because at that time I wasn't able to read copy. My vision was too far gone. But mostly people told me that there was no way I would be able to do LA unless I had a car.
Oh yeah. Well, that's pretty true.
I guess and like these days, I guess you can call in.
Well, I guess for you, if you lived close enough to like a store, you'd be all right. But
Well, I mean, if I got a place in LA that was like next to my entire decision-making process of all the apartments that I lived in growing up from the time I was 18 until like I moved out here was basically I needed to be within walking distance of a grocery store, because most of my
Yeah.
life was lived before Uber Eats and DoorDash and Instacart.
right.
So I needed to at least be able to get myself some food. So if I set myself up in LA, this is what I was thinking when I was like, I just turned 18, and I was like, I can be near a grocery store, but like, what if an audition is like across town? And there were no ride shares. So basically the decision I made to not go into on-camera acting was based on my fear of not being able to get around a city. And I feel like it was right. I don't think I would have been able to get around the city. I feel like in the year 1999, there was nothing. There was no iPhones back then. I feel like it would have been very difficult. But it's one of the things I think about, like, if I had gone that route, if I'd tried to be an on-camera actor, what would my life have looked like?
That would have been a way different trajectory.
It would
I
have.
think you made a better choice.
Yeah, I also wonder, like, I didn't know at that time that my eyesight was going to get this bad. Like, I was unaware of that. So I wonder if I had spent like 10 years trying to become an actor and all of a sudden, like, I couldn't, see my co-host on the other side of the set. I wonder if I just lived totally like, well, yeah, I'm out of the industry. I can't do that anymore.
Yeah, I think that would have been way more difficult than voice acting blind.
Yeah, at least in voice acting, I go into my booth, I put my ear prompter in, and no one's looking at me.
Yeah.
Those are my, I think I probably, did I slow down the chat by telling my long story there?
It's a little slow right now.
This morning, right as I was about getting ready to get off, like I got, right as I was getting ready to get off, if someone wanted to just clip this channel.
There's a lot. Well, just even your shorts. Woo!
Lola Topors gifted a tier 1 subscription to Blind Mexican 760.
She just gifts everyone who comes in.
And does it say on the screen right now, does it say how many she's gifted total? Because when she gives bulk,
yeah, let's see.
it's
Boy Jaming 2855
it's
says
gone
already
now.
getting good progress
Too
on the
slow.
TTS.
oh wow, he's already
Adam Worshipper
building it.
577 says Uber and Lyft are way more reliable than old-fashioned taxis and buses.
True.
Yeah, that's true. I
Has anyone here tried a Waymo? You haven't done a Waymo yet.
One says 492.
I have not.
Oh,
Oops.
they're coming to San
Lola
Diego soon.
Topors gifted a tier 1
does it say?
subscription to Void Gaming
Look at the screen now.
2,855.
Oh, sorry, it was saying numbers.
493 subscriptions.
493 subscriptions. People, for the sake of Lola, everybody come on over to Twitch, and I feel like obviously benefits me if more people follow on Twitch, but Lola has done more for growing this channel than I have.
Kimbo14 just cheered 200 bits.
Thanks, Kimbo.
So I just opened box 2. All of them smell great.
Nice.
I think I know what the brownish bottle is, but I'd yet on the other 2. But
All
I'm
right.
going to try to figure it out.
She's talking about the blind penguin frothing hand soap bottles that she ordered. And I feel like those things are getting out there pretty quick. You might have only ordered those like four days ago or something like that. Box 2 is far and away the most popular one, and there's no reason for it. The sense in there, because people don't know when you're ordering them.
Only one left on the website.
Is it just one there?
Yeah.
Yeah, like you don't know which sense, so there's no reason for box 2 to be more popular. I feel like it's one of those like FOMO things. People look like, oh, there's less of those. I got to grab that one.
I think it's also the graphic. He looks freaking sweet.
Yeah, what's so great? Like the box 2
He's
graphic.
chilling so hard. He's like in a beach chair on a cloud.
Should I have made the box
So epic.
Should I have made the box 2 graphic the box number 1?
I don't know. I think it's fine. I think it's like people don't care about that, you know.
I mean, it was crazy. The first day we had, what was it, 48, 52, something like that. Right around 50 orders the first day, and like 35 of them were for box 2. I was like, oh wow, okay.
They said that Dank told them to get box 2, so
That's what it was.
yeah.
Thanks, Dank. I wonder, did he order some? I'm not sure if he did, but yeah, if you want to place your order, go to blindpenguin.com. I've gotten a lot of feedback on how easy the website is. Like honestly, I've been asking people if it's easy for them to navigate. So good job.
Did Brooks do a terrible job or not?
No. I just want to make
I know,
sure.
I'm just kidding.
And I want to make sure it was like easy to do.
I mean, a lot of it is just Shopify. Shopify's, as you've experienced,
Says I'm still
it's an
questioning one of them.
amazing
I figured
platform.
out too.
I love how these people are like holding off on peeling the thing. They're like waiting as long as they can.
That's great. It's playing out
Lalachupa
exactly as
says
you
only
planned.
6 to go, lol.
Yeah, she ordered all 9 right off the bat.
It's
So
very cool. It's very
Kimbo
cool.
14 says I'm going to see if my neighbor's kid can help me guess them.
that's fun.
At
Good
Animal
idea.
Hunter 746 says I don't have Twitch bra.
All right. Sorry, Animal Hunter.
You know, I was thinking about it. There's really not. I don't think there's any other product that I have ever seen that has mystery scents involved with it. There's mystery tastes, like the Birdie Bots every flavored beans
Yeah.
from Jelly Belly,
Yeah.
but mystery scent, I
Kimbo
don't think has
14
ever
says
been
Twitch
done
is free
before.
to download.
It is free to download and it's
Recruit
easy to
Finish
sign up for.
5150 says hey now hope everyone is doing great tonight.
Hey now. The text to speech doesn't do the hey now
Kimbo
justice.
14 says hey Ricky.
Heyo, we got hey now and heyo. I was trying to tell the YouTube Shorts people this morning because we were cropping up on like 92, 93 on Shorts this morning. I'm like, if you guys are enjoying this,
One says Twitch is awesome, definitely download.
yeah. I was like, if you guys are
Yeah.
enjoying this, come on over to Twitch because if you see this
I'm gonna
stream,
start putting it in the chat. of
yeah,
YouTube.
because if you see this stream on Shorts, and you're like, hey, this is fun. Like I like that penguin over there, and that Pete guy's okay, and that other guy over there who's looking at the screen. But like, if you like what you're seeing and you're on YouTube Shorts, you're never gonna see it again. Like the way that it comes up on the Shorts feed, it never feeds it to any Shorts people like, hey, he's on the Shorts. It gets put on the Shorts feed randomly. Whereas Twitch, that's what I'm saying. This morning when I showed up and like all the regulars were there, I was like, hey, it's like the community's building and people are aware that I'm going live. They're getting the notifications.
There's
and
so many
stuff.
more cool things on Twitch. We got the custom emojis. We got all these cool noises that happen. And honestly, the chat is dead on YouTube. Like, if you want to be in a cool chat that's lively, come on over to Twitch, man. I'm just saying it.
Wait, if I
Just
put
gotta
the-
say it.
if I put it's
Kimbo
at
14
Pete
says
Gustin on Twitch,
Commando.
guys. So I just put it up. Can you
Kimbo
If I
14
put it in the
says
chat.
Loops.
can you do one of
Kimbo
the
14 says
emojis
command.
and see if it reads it to me?
At Brentley 1985
Yeah,
says set
let's see.
hi.
Hey, Brentley.
What are the commands in the chat? We don't have commands, I don't think.
Well, I only have the one. It's the exclamation mark blind.
Whoa, what's wrong with Steve?
I think Nisha might be
At Coolman
here,
for YT
Oh,
says hi.
that's probably right.
but
But Garden Greet one says one of us, one of us. At
oh,
Hybrid Sonar
I'm
says
gonna have
mermaid.
to.
I've
I
gotten
have to
recommended you
unlock the
twice.
door. That's
Can you do it remotely?
Yeah, I can do everything remotely.
At
I
DL
have to look at it.
1602 says remember when you were live this morning, and you said it was early for you? At Alicia for
hold on.
577
Well, it was
says
early.
I'll think about it.
Hold
At
on.
Supermanoman says I have
Unlock.
YouTube Premium and I can't do Twitch because I'm 40. At
I'm
Coolman
36,
says I didn't know you would
so
live.
Did that say?
At DL1602
That
says
should be.
yeah. Now
I
it's
should have
4:14
unlocked the
a.m.
door. We might
At
be
Jake
getting a
says, hey,
special
do you
surprise
watch audio
visitor.
described films? At Sifish1 says it's easy. At Supermanoman.
I'm trying to listen to see if she's
Boy
coming
Gaming
in or not.
2855 says yo, do you have a bot to put YouTube chats into Twitch chat?
Yeah,
says
yeah,
it doesn't seem
well,
like the emojis are being read on
well, it's
TTS.
not putting it in the YouTube chat. It's just reading them all together.
I wonder why
one says it's a shame.
I wonder why it's not reading those emojis out loud.
At
I thought it would.
Sonar says when's the next blind guy unboxing?
Saturday. They're always on
We
Saturday.
have a visitor.
Don't let Steve in here, please.
I did it.
Last time Banana came in, she 100% let Steve come sneaking in.
I brought you guys peanut butter cookies.
I mean,
Heck yeah.
never say no to a peanut butter cookie.
5855 says okay. Well,
Hold
I
on,
think
hold on.
there are bots to do
Come here,
that,
you can
so
sit
I'll
on
have to
my
fix that.
Wait.
At Supermanoman says I can't figure it out.
There's some headphones.
Jimbo 14 says hi.
Hello,
At Coolman
Nisha.
says why do you not put slow mode on Twitch?
No, it does.
Steve,
We
you're
don't
not
need to.
welcome.
One says
Sorry.
hey, new blind guy unboxing.
Hold on.
Malatopa says hey, now Steve has been a
Every
perfect
Saturday,
gent the
what?
entire week.
Well, you have to put the headphones
Kimbo
in,
14
and then you'll
says
know.
peanut butter cookies sound
Your
great.
foot is on the.
At Hybrid Sonar says thank you.
If you want those
Known
to
says,
reach
have
your
you
head,
ever
you
been
need a
to
little more.
Mavericks to hear the waves?
No, I've never been to Mavericks to hear the
0127
waves.
says hi.
Hello, 3, 4. There we go.
What is this?
You got
Okay.
these are your headphones.
Both of them?
So, well, Banana, I didn't realize this. Banana only does the entire stream with one in. And she says that she learned to be a one headphone person because when she's out like walking by herself, she doesn't want anybody like sneaking up behind her and, kidnapping her.
The privilege of being a boy and not having to think about things.
Well, I almost got kidnapped the other night.
By who?
It's my, you guys don't watch my shorts. My short today is about someone kidnapping me in the park. What?
I'm gonna have to hear more details, Pete.
Yes. Do you have a microphone?
Yeah.
All right. And you got your headphones?
Yep.
All right. You want to hear the thing that Banana can't stand at all?
Yeah.
It's the actually you know this stream. I don't think Banana's ever listened to any of this stream ever in her entire life.
No, she's never replayed it. I
No.
can guarantee you.
But you've actually
I replay it almost every time we record.
oh, so that's how
I go
Christopher
home
says, "Are any
after
of your parents
Cantina
dead?"
and I listen to it.
what they just ask are any of the what?
At
They
Coolman
said-
for YT says have you ever been in Georgia?
No. I've never been well, I had a layover in
Scotty B
Atlanta
says
once.
Brentley85 just
Closer.
followed.
Pete,
Thanks, Brentley85.
Steve, get out of there.
Oh, wait, I want to say hi to Lola because I've heard so much about her. Every time I pick him up to surf on a Saturday, I'm like, what was your happy this week? And he's like, I always ask, like, was your happy or you're crappy or you're crazy? But he's like, my happy is this amazing person on Twitch.
Oh, this is probably gonna be Lola.
Lola Topples gifted a tier 1 subscription to Brentley85.
This is what Lola
So
does.
Rad.
She just
you
shows
are
up.
the queen.
Yeah. She just shows up and like hands out like gift subscriptions like
Lola.
Brentley. Well, you're welcome,
But Lord
Brentley
the
from
Great One
Lola
says they have earbuds
Tupac.
that let you hear the noises around you. Raycon came out with them.
Yeah, I mean I have those. They're called the
Says, hi
AirPods.
Nisha. You're always amazing in all the videos.
Thank you.
At Jennifer Lee 2608 says hi.
Hi. I mean
Oh.
the people that
VR says are any parents deaf at all? At
what?
Coolman for YT says this
Any
is my
parents
first time on
death
stream.
at all. Well, and this is
Kimbo
Nisha's
14
like
says
second
Lola is
time on
awesome.
stream. Lola is awesome and Nisha's awesome. And I love the audience that like knows because you're basically behind the camera all the time. What is happening? Oh, it's Skylar.
It's not me.
Oh, hi Skylar. Oh, please. All right, she's gonna be. All right, guys. If
Boy
the
Gaming
scene starts,
2855 says Yo Vanna, Pete, any features y'all want as a part of the custom TTS?
I mean, I don't know what my
He's
options
literally
are.
coding this thing for you live.
Yeah, as we're talking. I would like. I'm not sure what would be cooler. Would it be cooler to have different voices
At Leo
on
Martinez
different?
Q5X9U
Hold on.
says Jesus is king.
Yeah, I hear that. Would it be cooler to have different voices for different platforms, like Twitch has its own voice and YouTube has its own voice, or would it be cooler for each person to have their own voice?
Hmm.
I feel like it'd be super complicated to have each person having their own voice. This is going to be Lola.
That'd be really cool if they could
Lola
do that.
Topples
This is
just
your first message
cheered
from Lola.
200 bits. You are adorable, I love you too. I was watching the Molly Burke episode and saw you in the water with her.
Yeah.
I swear if I was ever able to swim I would have loved to learn from you. Your support for Molly brought tears to my eyes.
Molly was amazing. She was so fun to work with, and she did really great.
Yeah.
I'm sure, Lola. I'm sure you
At
would be
Grackle
amazing
00
too.
says
We
hi.
we should plan it.
She's never called me adorable
At Starfire
before.
8742 says hi.
What up, Starfire? How's it going? Are you so in this mode, Nisha, Brooks pointed out to me when I have the chat up, it's apparently like just my head and the
I'm
chat.
like, do I need to like lean on your shoulder to
Well,
be visible?
in
Like,
on the landscape one,
At
people can
Starfire
see you. It's just the
8742
vertical people.
says hi, Nisha.
I'll just be
You got a high, Nisha.
like, "Yeah."
At Sports Gooning
You're
Central
not helping
says,
the
"Does
rumors. You're
medical
gonna be laying
marijuana
all
help
over
with
me
your
like that.
condition?" At Leo Martinez Q5X9U says, have a lovely day, man. I love you and your vids.
Thank you, Leo Martinez. I
Lavato says,
appreciate
Brooks, I
that.
called you hilarious.
That's better.
Yeah, you got hilarious.
Thank you, Lily.
I will say
5150
I can pretend
says,
to
you guys
be
are so cute.
banana.
we are cute.
At Coolman
I'm-
for YT says,
right-
I think
I wonder-
Twitch should have its own voice and YouTube its own, so you know which
Okay,
one's
I can be
each.
in. I have to put my arm here.
At
Okay. I
Starfire
wonder how many
This isn't
people.
banana?
8742 says pretty good.
What'd you say, Brooks?
So this isn't banana.
I was just about to say. I wonder how many people right now think this is banana. Like, I bet you there's a large amount of people like, oh look, bananas on the stream.
I mean, we look
This is
similar.
banana's stunt double.
We dress the same on Halloween. Are
Basically.
you turning me down?
No, but you didn't have your mouth near the microphone.
Oh,
You're
you
just
turning
like
me up?
I turned you up because
Oh,
you're. Yeah.
I'm afraid of being too loud.
Now
Is
I'm
that
gonna-
better?
There we go.
Okay.
You're just like banana. I have to ride the microphone on her all the time. She just kind of like starts talking like this, and it goes further away.
Yeah.
Is this your second
Family
time
tree
being here,
blind.
right?
I mean, I was on my birthday.
At Fishin' and Outdoors says, said
know?
hi.
Hi. Don't you like
Sifish
when
one
people
says,
say
Radical
said hi?
Upland Mexican 760.
I love that was a great
Lalato
last
Puff
name.
says, True Brooks, she does all the stunts.
Yeah, you do.
She does. She's actually like, yeah, she surfs and everything. She does all the hard labor.
Yeah,
You know.
he just gets to comment
Matt
on it all.
Honker says,
Yeah.
yeah, new face. H.I.
There's
Nisha.
Mad Honker.
At
Hi.
Coolman
Is
for
it
YT says,
H.I.
what's a
Nisha?
day in the life of you?
What's a day in the
Jimbo
life of
14
you?
says, you
I'm
sound
sure.
great, Nisha.
I wonder if they're talking about
Dark
me or
Elite
you.
One says, I thought she
It's
was
me.
at first,
They
but
don't
her
care
hair is
about
a
you
different
anymore,
color.
Pete. They only care about
Yeah.
Nisha.
So Pete,
Oh wait,
Pete
your
and
hair.
I,
Wait, hold on. Your hair is a different color than bananas.
it's about the same.
Okay, I think someone just said it's a
Similar.
different color.
No, it's like the same.
You and Skylar have different
Similar.
colored hair.
So Nisha is spelled kind of, if you speak Spanish, it's spelled like Necia, Necia.
What are you, 5?
But-
Hi, I'm Nisha. Here's how I spell my name.
But you pronounce it Nisha, kind of like Alicia. Anyway, Necia.
Necia. It's like the
I
beginning
thought it
of a
was
song.
NESCIA. It's not.
No,
Oh,
I don't
man.
know. Pete,
that's okay. Our wedding invitation to Brooks, Banana got your last name wrong. We've only known you for like 7 years, and she thought your last name was Ventures.
She did. Yeah,
Last
that she
name.
did.
Oh,
my last name is Snow, which I think is kind of cool, but it should be Surf, right?
yes.
So like ocean.
I think I just pushed Skylar off of the couch, but I didn't mean to.
She's okay.
Or she
She's-
jumped on her
She's
own.
smelling the peanut butter chocolate chip cookies.
What's a
I
day in
brought.
the life of Nisha? This guy wants.
You
to
smell
know.
delicious, by the way. Speaking of a day in the life, is this cookie? Oh, here's a super chat. Listen closely.
At Braco00 tip 14 Australian dollars and
Hey, thank
99
you.
cents through Super Chat. Feeling lost? Like you have no goal in life? Like you're covered in dirt and wet leaves? Like you're an earthworm? Are you an earthworm? Kinda sounds like you're an earthworm, actually.
What is going on?
I don't know.
That sounded like when I was about to get recruited for the 12 tribes of Israel. Those were the types of things they were saying to me.
Are you lost? Feeling lost?
Yeah.
Are you lower than an earthworm?
That's what they said to me. Yeah.
Here's a
Granite 20 just followed.
thank you, Granite 20. Look at this. Nisha sits down. We're getting super chats. We're getting follows. Just keep sitting here and
Blind woman enters the room. Blonde woman. Good things happen.
ooh,
Look at
we
that.
reached the
Boom.
follower goal. I think.
We reached our
Whoa.
followers goal of 760. Thank you, everyone.
Wow.
Thank
Good
you.
job, guys.
Yeah, you-
Yes.
See, this is why Twitch
Doing
is
it.
fun. You get all those cool sound effects and
Cool, it's like a
alerts
video
and
game.
everything.
We're
Yeah,
like in the video game.
we are the
getting
video game.
points.
Yes.
Pete and I always have a contest when I take him out surfing to be like, did that person come talk to us because of me or because of you? Like, who gets the point this time?
Well, and it's people recognize me from my videos, but it's
or your
it's-
wetsuit because it says like blind surfer.
but
Very
it's
flashy.
super easy for you to get people to talk because you're just like a girl in a bikini standing on a sidewalk, and they're like, "Hi there."
Like, how was the surf today? Or I like your plain black wetsuit. It's really cool. Meanwhile, Pete's like, oh, thank you. Oh, wait, did you say my wetsuit or her wetsuit? Because his wetsuit's all flashy.
I don't look as good in my. So this weekend, Brooks, I forget where we surfed in Ocean. We were Buccaneers. We were at Buccaneers, and it occurred to me we parked on the side of the street right in front of Buccaneers Beach, And I literally get out of the car and I just whip my pants off, and I'm standing there in my
Whoa.
like little speedo.
He's got it like swim.
Yeah, I wear a speedo
Yeah,
underneath.
yeah.
But it like only being a surfer and only being in California, like it was a very busy, crowded sidewalk, and no one batted an eye. They just walked by, and there I am standing there in my like underpants,
Yeah,
basically.
you can walk into a coffee shop and you have someone in a bikini, like a thong bikini, sitting at a seat, and then you have a businessman or woman in their like suit.
Women can do business?
Stop it!
I didn't know that.
Stop it!
I forgot my towel the other day. I went to surf and
Oh, hang on. It's gonna be Lola again.
Lola Topors just cheered 200 bits. You should get Nessia a jersey saying support surfer, not friendly.
Not friendly. That would be
So
that would be
then he
Brooke.
could
yeah,
get more
that's
points.
not.
Yeah,
she's
that is
super friendly.
Super
Super
definitely
friendly.
Brooke.
And how did she spell your name that it came out
She
as
spelled it
Nessia?
correctly.
She actually
Oh.
did spell it correct.
So like
yeah.
Nessia in Spanish though means
Loud?
No, it means like stubborn
Oh,
brat. Like they call
okay.
like a little girl like Nessia, venga por aquí ahora.
Una
You know,
pequeña
like,
Nessia.
so smack him, Nisha, for that.
Other people
Wait, which one?
Yeah, not me.
Hey, Brooks.
I didn't
Oh.
say
The
anything.
comments.
Yeah, I
Oh.
didn't say anything wrong.
Look at both of them.
So I am kind of curious as I have this conversation with Banana. You know, I'm blind, so I'm just focusing on the audio here. Where do you feel like you should be keeping your microphone near your face, Nessia?
Probably directly.
I mean-
I should be like touching my lips.
I mean, not that close.
Oh,
This is so many conversations I could have from there.
Stop.
But you see where Brooks and I keep our microphones?
Where you,
Just with
We also speak a
you
little.
guys don't have to
softer.
use your hand
that's too
either.
much.
Yeah.
You just can be lazy with your microphones.
It's gonna be Lola again.
Lola Topors just cheered 200 bits. I know that's the funny part, that she is really friendly like a golden retriever in the best way possible.
No, but Josh
Well
is the golden
put.
retriever.
What-
Josh is a
what's
golden
Nisha
retriever.
then?
Yeah, what am I?
Yeah, I don't
Are
know.
you gonna call me a dog?
Brooks is
Is this where
yeah.
this
If you
is
guys
going?
are all dogs, Josh is the happy golden retriever.
I don't think I'm a
Brooks
dog.
is kind of like
I think I'm a dolphin.
the pit bull, or
I feel
maybe
like I'm a black cat.
black cat.
I've been compared to a black.
I guess
cat
that works.
before.
And so, what kind of animal would you be, Nisha?
Yeah, like a dolphin.
A dolphin?
It's not a dog, though, or a cat.
I don't think I'm a dog.
No, not a dog of any kind.
Well,
I mean, pretty.
depending
What's
on
a
the day.
what's a loud animal? I can't think of
I am
a
not a chihuahua.
a
Stop
hyena?
it.
I don't know. Hyenas aren't very. It would have to be happy and friendly.
It's good that I'm loud
And
though, because
sociable.
you're blind and
It does
you can
help.
listen for me. you
Kimbo
don't even know where to
14
go.
just cheered
Hey, Kimbo
200 bits.
What's up?
I just
Kimbo?
want to see if you say it's going to be Lola again, lol.
I was about to. Hey, now we got a hype train.
Hype train
I don't know
started.
what that means.
Nisha, this is your first hype train.
Yeah, do we get
I-
to like act
Go.
out something?
I break out my awesome microphone, and then we fire off some. Oh, I don't want that music. I want different music. Here we go. And turn this up, and then we involve the chat. And what happens is, during a hype train,
T5 says heck yes.
I do the whole thing in a voiceover voice.
Love your voice
PD
over.
to dance. You gotta get PD to dance. Okay, I got him. I got him. You just dance.
Extremely loud.
What was loud? What did he say was loud?
Says, oh, dang it, LOL, he didn't say it loud.
I didn't say it, but I was about to, but Nisha's been distracting me. But as the hype train is going on, all the cool people on Twitch get to be a part of it. You can contribute bits. You can chat. You can subscribe. You can say something like, Nisha dances awesome. There we go.
Horrible.
Lola Topors just cheered 200 bits. Maybe Nessia is a Jack Russell Terrier, lots of good energy.
There you go.
Jack Russell. Okay.
Nessia. Nisha is a Jack Russell Terrier.
The VR says, do people yell at you for being blind in public because you're staring at them?
Yes, that's how this whole channel started.
55 says the concept of the color blue.
Oh, that's the same one. The concept. I want another song. There we go. There's another song. Were you making Petey the Penguin dance? Are we,
He's dancing.
Brooks? Are we ever going to get off of level 0 tonight?
Okay, we're on level 1.
We have to do.
Wait, people have to do stuff. They have to go over. Anybody that's not following on Twitch right now, go over to Twitch, follow @Pete Gustin, and then when you get there, chat, comment, subscribe if you want to.
Recipes Tuesday says Nisha also calls out bad behavior of other surfers.
This is true. She's like, let's have a conversation.
Conversation.
Let's have a conversation as to why you're being a dick to my friend.
177 says my love bug is my spirit animal.
A love bug is their spirit
Says,
animal?
what about a Pomeranian? They have blonde fur, don't they?
I don't know. Do they?
I like the blonde pelican.
Hey, oh, I think.
Lola Topples gifted
Oh, there
7
we go.
subscriptions to the community.
I think that makes it even 500. Lola has now. She did it. She got us to the next level.
We're on to hype train level 2. Keep pulling that train.
Done that before?
Yeah, but did you hear that message? It said we're on to hype train level 2.
We're driving that train.
It said keep pulling that train. Yes.
Driving that train.
We are now in level 2. Woohoo! You know who's responsible for that. That was 100% Lola.
She's the queen.
Lola is showing off her. Oop.
Lola Topples just cheered 200 bits. Level 3 hype train robot guy lied to you.
No way, it lied again? No, it said level 2 achieved, so that means we're into level 3. Okay, we've made it all the way. The first time Lola dropped like 5 million subscriptions on us, she sought us all the way to like hype train level 12, which was kind of mind-blowing.
That is mind-blowing.
She's the best. But thank you for the support. Anybody else who wants to come on over to Twitch at Pete Gustin, we'll keep on dancing. I'll keep doing voiceovers. We will put your messages up on the screen, and we'll hear them and possibly react to them. Whoa, this microphone's very sensitive.
You might even read your
At Kriston
future.
VR says, do people yell at you for being blind in public because you're staring at them?
Somebody just asked that, and I answered it. Let's see. There we go. Da, 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 da. All right, this song isn't as danceable. Are we still in hype train mode?
Level 3 still.
We're on level 3.
wow.
3 minutes left. 3 minutes
This might
left.
be a stupid question, but how do you know what we're asking?
How do I not
Oh.
know?
Oh, there's we'll explain.
What?
That's a good question.
Well, I mean, they just heard the answer. That was the answer right there.
Literally, you can hear it.
Yeah.
We can hear it too.
How do I know
they
what
can
you're saying? Yeah, they can hear. They can hear what we can hear. You can hear what we can hear. But I can't see what you can see. You can see what I can't see. Brooks knows this song. He like knows the whole entire way it goes. What are you doing? You keep like leaning into me.
I'm trying to be in the screen of the long screen.
Why are you so desperate to be in the vertical?
I don't want to be like halfway in.
Kimbo
half my eye.
14 just cheered 200 bits. Still at level 3.
Still.
Come on over to Twitch, y'all.
Yeah, come on over to Twitch. Kimbo was my biggest supporter this morning. She was getting all sorts of people over to Twitch, got us up to 34 concurrent on Twitch, which was cool because at the same time we had 96 on YouTube, and I couldn't get them all to come over. If we combined them all into one, I would have gotten a big, huge bit of joy out of it. I'm out of music.
You were close there, Pete.
Thank you.
You were close.
There, well, you know,
Joy.
hold on. I know we're still in the hype train, but I don't think we're going to get past that level. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I was thinking, when people subscribe, when people individually subscribe, not when Lola has to pull the entire hype
guys.
train all by herself, but when people subscribe themselves, it's the picture of me riding the banana and the big boing noise.
Oh yeah.
So that's kind of what I was thinking right there.
Oh yeah.
So see, this is exciting, right, Nisha? Isn't this fun?
So I can understand why this is like you're happy.
Yeah,
in the week.
it's
There's
kind of a
this
good time.
engagement and-
Oh, and I keep forgetting. There's other people here. I'm going to put your voices back up so you can continue communicating with us.
That
Thanks,
Hyper
Big
Stutter
Dad.
says I don't have Twitch, but if I did, I would come over.
Well, all right.
54 says
Literally-
they just saw you on YouTube and
Lola Topples just cheered 200 bits.
Yes.
Those 7 subs I gave are your eligible followers from this morning. Twitch gives an
Oh.
option to gift to eligible followers and not just random people.
Cool. So all those people that followed this morning when I was up at what time did I text you at this morning? I've been texting you at like 3 a.m. the past few days.
Yeah.
I've been up every day, and I know you don't sleep.
Well, I get up early to surf. Really?
Where's your voice?
It's right here.
There we
I
go.
get up early to surf.
There you go.
So sometimes
Oh,
that's
now-
like 4:30.
Now we're doing sexy voice.
ASMR time.
Yeah. Get all quiet. Hey, everybody out there.
I gotta practice it somewhere.
Yeah. I've never heard you be quiet before in my entire life.
I'm trying to practice.
whisper
Is that
in
sexy?
this.
Are you saying my quiet voice is sexy and my loud voice is not?
I'm not
Okay,
saying
never mind.
that.
You're not allowed to comment on
It's
that.
okay.
Someone out there can
I
comment.
mean, I don't think a girl's loud voice has ever been considered to be sexy.
I think it is.
That
Okay.
Curry
It's a
Christmas
strong,
Curry says, "How has
independent
your day
woman."
been?"
My day's been long. All of this entire
Kimbo 14
banana
says Twitch is
vacation.
free to use on the website and to download.
It is completely free, and it's awesome. I mean, yeah, coming in here this morning at 6 and just having like all the regulars join on Twitch. Someone said, I didn't catch it a minute ago. They said something like, I saw you on Shorts.
Says it's giving strong independent.
Big Did 54 just followed.
Big Dit. That's kind of funny. I'm pretty positive that's like Big Dit.
I think it did, yeah.
Which is great because we have another follower on Twitch whose username is Whale Vic. We got
Whale Vic.
Big
Okay.
Dit and Whale Vic. Steve might explode
Kimbo 410
if
says
he
we got the
doesn't
same
get to
one,
see
Lola.
you sometime soon,
He's-
Nisha.
He
Action
wants-
Evergress
he-
1116 says, hey, I never knew you streamed.
Oh, I
Lola
do.
Twipa says, haha, nice Kim.
If that can you reach? See that camera over there, Brooks?
Yeah.
It's got a cord out of the back of it. But is there any way that you can point it towards the door so that people can see a sad Steve?
So when I opened the door and came in, thanks for unlocking it for me, by the
Yeah.
way. I I look over and Steven's coming full force towards me with a ginormous
Regent,
pillow in
one
his
fan
mouth.
says
So
hello.
it's like
Hello.
he body slammed me, but he used a pillow to do it.
All right, it's facing the door.
So he
All right,
was, like,
so
nice about
He's
it.
being a little baby.
so can you see him? Can you see him on the screen now?
Yeah.
All right. So that's Steve. I have to turn off our microphone. So the microphone is only coming out of my
So they can hear that
glasses
now,
right
right?
now.
Can you
Yeah.
guys hear that?
Yeah, they can hear. They can hear what's coming. Did you keep yours on your chest, Brooks?
Yeah, but you can't hear my.
Well, you.
Oh, yeah. No,
Yeah.
it's still on my mic.
Yeah,
Still on my
yeah. So,
chest.
so people can hear what's coming off.
Oh,
of
they
our-
can. Okay, I just
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
hear it.
So,
Okay.
but I was just trying to show people a sad little Steve over there, and put these microphones back up, and wait, what did I just do? 1, 2, 3, 4. Man, he's just gonna sit there and cry. Oh, there we go. That's what I did. I put the wrong mic up. He's just gonna sit there and cry the whole night, right? Well, because
Definitely.
for the past
The
few
Dark Fairy one
days,
says, "Poor
he's
Steve
been
is
able to
being
come in
excluded."
here.
K-Sad
and s-
violins.
Yeah.
Tiggerly83 says, aw.
Hey, Tiger Lily.
Tigger.
Probably Tiger Lily.
Tigger.
Tiger Lily's a thing. Don't you? I forgot. You just reminded me the first time you were on a stream, you
Finish 5150 says, aw.
fooled into saying something
Oh.
you were not supposed to say.
No, the name is Tigger Lily,
Why?
83.
How do you know it's not Tigger and Tiger are spelled? Well,
No, they're not.
wait, there's 2 G's?
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll just leave that name alone. That might go the wrong way. But the past few days,
Okay.
as I've been doing this by myself,
Kimbo 14
the-
says, BRB going to test out the soap with my neighbor.
all right, hey,
83 says, Tigger.
all right. When you come back, I want to hear how the soap testing went. Although you might be gone for like an hour, and I don't know if we're going to be sticking around for that long. Because I've already streamed for like.
says, hi.
What up, Kitty? I've heard you here before. Thanks for coming back again. I appreciate it.
I think they were saying hi to me.
Bagar
All right.
1 says, update us on how it goes.
Yeah, let us know. I feel like at some point we got to put like
1116 says, were you Optimus Prime? Is it just me? Boy
Yeah,
Jamie
I was.
2855 says, good news, Pete. The TTS
Yes.
does speak, but I still got a ADD chat queue.
What
Lalatwipa
is
says,
that?
love
Oh,
how
he's
the
gotta
blind dude
add
is trying
chat
to
queue.
gaslight the one with fancy working eyes.
I do that all the time. So the person actually got the whole bot working like during the stream. That's kind of impressive. Once you get it up and running, hit me up at blindsurfershow@yahoo.com, and then we can incorporate your fancy text machine. I mean, this one's pretty cool. This one's pretty great. It does allow me to interact with everybody, but if we could have different voices, that'd be kind of exciting. What happened to Brooks? Did he fall asleep over there?
No, I'm here, dude.
What do you mean by different voices?
At Mr. Garlicbird says, do you guys like garlic bread?
I bet you want us to, as your name is Mr. Garlic Bread, and if we didn't like garlic bread,
at yahoo.com.
yes, I feel like you would take that very personally. So I will say I like garlic
One
bread.
says, that's awesome.
What was the person asking me a second ago that I forgot? It literally just went out of my head.
Finish
doesn't like onions, though.
5150 says, favorite movies.
Favorite
Boy Jaming
movies? That's boring.
2855 says, it's honestly just a hack job by Frank Stein Togther.
He Frankensteined it
When
together.
did you start doing lives?
I'm good at
Actually, never
understanding crazy
You are.
crazy mistypes. He said he Frankensteined it together. And someone asked when I started doing lives, probably like, how long have we been doing this, Brooks? Like 2 years, right?
Yeah.
We've tried a million different things. And that you asked me the question that you were asking different voices. I forgot it. I thought it was someone in the chat. So right now, when we hear the chat message, it's all the same exact robot lady. I was asking the audience if they could make it so that different platforms had different voices or different people could have different voices. So the guy that's trying to or girl, it could be a guy or girl, is trying to Frankenstein it together, is trying to give different voices to different
I love you
platforms.
guys.
That's kind of funny because our mod on Twitch is Dank
Tony
MF
Never Stop
Angel.
says, what up?
and that person's username is I smoke dank. So hey, Dank MF Angel, that person smokes you. How you feel about that? Is Dank MF Angel still in the chat?
2027 says hi everyone.
Everyone. That one's supposed to be everyone. Candy Cat sounds delicious.
Bogart the Greek
I would eat one
says
of
Lola
those.
definitely needs her own voice.
Yeah,
I think she might need her own voice.
I thought that'd be kind of fun actually. Like Lola has like this big like regal like everybody here I
Mookie Bear
am.
says, hey man, I love your content.
Mookie Bear.
What up,
Hot
Mookie Bear?
88 says, have you ever encountered a shark? Like one brushes against you?
I've never had one
Rolata
touch me,
says,
but
LOL, I will tell Dang.
I've definitely
Finish
surfed with a lot of them.
5150 says, give Lola a voice lol.
Yeah.
Blind Surfer
Well, I
PG
mean,
Sidekick says, I just made my art. You said send it to Blind Surfer at right?
no, Blind Surfer Show at yahoo.com. I don't know why people can't get that. Like everybody emails it wrong all the time. Blind Surfer Show at yahoo.com.
You're still using a Yahoo account?
For this.
Why?
I'm not giving out my personal email address on the show.
Yeah, but nobody wants to type Yahoo anymore.
Yeah,
At Mookie
well, I'm
Bear
not
says,
giving
aren't
them
you
my
worried people will swear?
no. I mean,
At
no.
Schnevergrebs 1116 says, how do
He
you
swears.
understand the TTS? It's so quick.
no, it's not. This is the slowest. This is like painfully slow. Like it hurts my head how slow it
says,
is.
haha, Yahoo is awesome.
But for the people that have problems,
2855 says, I am actually a man, Pete, and yet I'm honestly
Oh.
using it to procrastinate working on my games. Also, I'm making it
Cool.
so every platform has a default, but you can use the others.
all right,
Tony
I
never
think that's
stops
pretty
says
cool.
HI.
Never
At
stop.
Kadilin
Never stop.
7797 says, hey man, I've watched your videos a long time ago and I started watching your blind guy unboxing and love it so much.
That's cool. I remember the first time, Brooks, I was with you. I was with you and Banana, and we were at the Ninja Exchange right behind here.
Yep.
And the blind guy unboxing, I've been doing it for like 3 or 4 months. And until then, people are like, oh, I've seen your surfing videos, or I've seen your skating videos. And everybody's like, oh, you're a good surfer. It's so cool to see you. And the first time we were sitting there at the Ninja Exchange, and I was holding my giant sword, which is, I don't know if it's visible to, I think the people in horizontal can see it right now, but probably not vertical. But I was holding that giant sword in my hand, the one that's up on the wall up there. And some guy comes up, he's like, hey, I watch your unboxing videos. And I literally go, ugh. Because I didn't want to be known as the unboxing guy. I was like, but I'm the motivational.
A lot of people know you that way,
I
though.
know. It works as a vehicle. I mean, it definitely entertains people. And if it brings more people over to the channel and gets them involved and, then they get some other value out of the channel, that makes me happy. But I never... God, if you had told me 5 years ago I was going to be known as a unboxing guy, I'd be like, who's that loser? Who's this unboxing loser?
Dude, you're the coolest guy. Are you kidding me?
I made unboxing cool because I bring a big, giant, oversized weapon to the whole procedure. That's what makes it cool.
Who doesn't want to watch that?
I know. And then have to answer all the questions like, how do you know what you're stabbing? How do you know what you're doing? Who is getting hungry for burritos?
Me.
Me.
All right. When Brooks gets quiet, I feel like that's when I know it's about to be burrito
My
time.
blood sugar is down.
At Schnevergrebs
We started-
1116 says, I find it quick. How many words per minute can you understand if you think this is slow? Blind
This is
Surfer
super
PG
slow.
Sidekick says, you said send my art to Blind Surfer at right? At Shark Lover
that
Boy
the
says,
same
hello, I'm
question?
Verity, your personal helper
If you
friend.
send it-
Ask me anything, I
If
know
you send it to
everything.
Blind Surfer Show at
Bogart the Greek one says, I
yahoo.com
love the
right
unboxings,
now,
though you're so good at guessing things.
I'm glad you enjoy it. Blind Surfer
At
Show at
Candy Cat 70
yahoo.com
2027
right
says, I
now.
always wondered this about you, but have you ever played video games? I mean, probably. But how?
Yes, I did. Well, I could see. When I had eyes, I could play video games. So
You still have eyes.
when I had functioning eyeballs, I used to play video games. And I was in them. I was in video games. Grand Theft Auto, Vice City, and San
Lalakapa says,
Andreas.
Blind Surfer Show at yahoo.com.
Thank you. That is,
Thank you, Lola.
she got it. So if she wants to send her art in the next 30 seconds to Blind Surfer Show at yahoo.com, I can, wait, where's my
At
phone?
Elias Schultz
Oh,
F8I says, how do you surf? What is your technique?
Brooks, what's my surfing
5150
technique?
Says w Lola.
Your technique is
Adams
someone
Amanda
tells you to
9163
paddle hard
says
and you
said
do.
hi. Boy, Jamie.
And then you pop up super quick.
Yep, that is my entire technique. All right, I'm going to check that. Oh, there's TikTok Shop trying to help me. And I'm going to check my email really fast. And if it's not there, we're not going to show it. And then we're going to end the show. I'm going back to, where is it? Who's calling?
Who'd be calling you?
Mike.
Wait, who is it?
Mike.
Who's Mike?
Mike.
Oh, it's my cousin.
Mike Jones.
I mean, I can't really talk right now.
Sorry.
Should I accept or decline?
Yeah, let's put him on.
I don't know if that's a good idea.
Hello?
Okay.
Hey, Mike.
You're on speaker.
Hold on 1 second. I gotta plug that in, and then I gotta switch that right there. Mike?
You're not doing your live show, are you?
Yeah, you're live on the air right now.
You're live.
You're kidding, right?
No, you're on air with Nisha and Brooks and millions and millions of people.
What's
How
up,
was your
Mike?
day?
Millions. All 50 that watch your live show.
Hey, now my cousin's
There's
crapping
32 right now, okay?
Brutal.
on me. Across all platforms or yeah.
Just on Twitch.
All right. Oh, just Twitch. Wait, we're at 32 on Twitch?
Yeah, right?
That's good, right? Anyway, what's up, Mike?
Yeah, we're still on Twitch.
You really are on live right now?
Yeah, if you turn on
Yeah,
if you
you
turn on
actually
your
are all-
Twitch
you
or
actually
your
are
YouTube,
live.
you will you'll be like, "Hey, I'm famous."
Oh, I was taking the dog for a walk, and I thought I'd just catch up.
Well,
missed you in Boston.
yeah, he visited. Mike was with the whole family in Boston, and I was right here. I was probably doing this while you guys were in Boston enjoying yourselves.
Yeah.
This is my new family, Mike. My new family is all these people out in Twitch. I have disowned the rest
Stop
of the actual family.
You have not.
Mike,
That's awesome. That's fantastic.
tell your favorite Pete
memory?
story. Yeah, the adventure that we took, because all of my young adventures were taken with the guy, my cousin Mike, who's on the phone right now. Do you have any good adventures?
There's several where you crashed into the back of me when I took you skiing.
Well,
And stopped in the middle of the slope and got run over.
I mean, I couldn't see
And
so
I'm like-
hot.
I'm like, hey, what the heck was that all about? And you're like, well, I just follow your jacket down the hill and realized you stopped.
Getting a Pete up the butt, just everybody's dream. That's what I did. I'd stay, if I could stay within like 10 or 15 feet of you, I just followed you down the hill. Mike was
Yeah, and then my other one favorite was
that's his dog.
mountain biking at Vail, where we got to a technical section of the trail, and I said, "Okay, Pete, get off and walk your bike here." And it turned out to be not quite so hard as I thought. And then a little later on, I did the same thing, and I was like, "Peter, get off and walk your bike this section." And you're like, "I could do the last one. I'm going to do this one." It was a lot harder.
Did I make it? Did I survive?
Screen
I
dim.
think you made it, but I stopped my bike and turned around to see where you were, and you were right there. And I was like, "Oh my gosh!"
Well, again, I had to stay really close to you. I basically just got in behind you and did what you did.
It's a good thing I think I yelled, "I'm stopping!"
Hey, we're getting a
Lola
bits
Tupples
contribution
just
from
cheered
Lola.
200 bits.
And she's
Clipping
all
getting
right.
Pete up the butt to add to the innuendo collection.
Thank you. I said it's
Oh my
when I
gosh.
crashed into him on the ski slope. She's going to make a compilation of all the out of context stuff that I've said. But Mike's also the one, my cousin Mike is our first phone guest that I've taken in over like 3 weeks at this point. He's the one that designed the glasses that would make things progressively darker for me, which were pretty cool, but mildly difficult to keep on my face. But those things are pretty awesome.
Yeah, it was a first attempt. I haven't revisited that design.
I mean, right now I just rock
I have
Oakley's.
a few-
They do the job.
I have a few thoughts.
Yeah.
Make them look like gecko glasses, so they're just the lenses on the sides.
Well, Brooks said I looked like a cross between a Minion and Les Claypool with the glasses that you made.
I mean, I liked them. They're cool. I like Les Claypool.
Excellent.
To be clear.
Kind of steampunk crazy.
Yeah.
Well,
Super sick.
We were just about to get out of here and go get some burritos, but if you ever come out this way, you can join us on the couch and tell more awesome stories of me, because that's what everybody wants to hear.
Okay, I'll tell about stories of Art on the big buoys.
Art is a seal. His name is Art because he was on the buoy going Art, 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 Art.
Art.
All right, thanks, Mike. I will catch up with you
All right,
sometime when we're
talk
not
to you
doing
later,
it in front of an
Pete.
audience.
All
Bye.
right, bye.
Look at that. Look at me on the technology, like quick on the draw there, getting
So impressed.
the call right up. I didn't
Well
even
done.
know. I wasn't even sure that was going to work. All right. You guys are hungry. I've been streaming for like 4 hours today total. And
Wait, I have one more quick story.
yeah, go ahead.
So last Saturday, we had to stop run some errands, and we stopped in a donut place to
Mm.
grab one of the best donuts, a place called The Goods in Carlsbad. But when we made the order, they asked for the name, and I was like, just put like blind dude.
Yeah.
And the lady was like, what? I'm like, yeah, blind dude's the name. So when the order was ready, the poor girl, she was like, we have an order ready for blind blind dude?
You said she didn't say it. She wrote 0. She wrote an O.
No. She was asking around like first, and then I think
Oh.
because she's like they didn't. I don't think they actually like wrote it, but she she didn't know who else to call. 'Cause O didn't work.
Yeah. You're trying to goad them into a lawsuit. Be like, yeah, I dare you to scream out blind
It
dude.
says he's walking around with his cane.
Yeah. Hey, blind dude, this is for you.
That's horrible.
If that place was open right now, I would go eat those. But we do have some amazing peanut butter cookies, I'm told, from the
Batch and box.
Batch and Box. I almost
So
call
good.
it the cookie factory,
No.
but it's Batch and Box.
Yeah.
All
We're
right.
testing out the ones for next month, so I
All right.
brought you the prelude.
So we're gonna eat Prelude.
Well, like the preview. Let's say preview.
That's a Joshism. We are gonna eat donuts. Then we're going to have some water to wash them down.
Cookies, then water.
Oh,
yeah.
I said donuts. Yeah, I got donuts in
donuts
mind. We're
were
gonna have
good.
cookies and then water, and then we're gonna go get some burritos possibly because it's Wednesday and that's what we do. I think because Banana's coming home tomorrow and she might murder me straight to the face if I welcome her home and then do an evening show with you guys. So I think I'm gonna try and wake up bright and early at 6 a.m. tomorrow and do another morning show. Steve is excited. He said he'll be here on the couch with us. Thanks to Lola Tupaws, to Kimbo, to everybody
Oh,
that
wait, she says she sent it.
who sent what.
The blind surfer PG sidekick. My art.
Uh,
Can we check it really fast?
all right.
Don't worry, I got you. I got you, sidekick.
Hold on. I was trying to
I just want to see it.
Blind Surfer Show at yahoo.com. And nope, she did not do it right.
Did you go to the junk mail?
No, I didn't go to the junk mail.
How do you know?
I'm sure she wrote the address wrong because it didn't seem like
Just check the junk mail.
you checked the junk mail.
The others. All inboxes.
Yeah.
Just check.
Well, you're going to all 55
I
of
know,
my
but if it just
inboxes.
came in, maybe it would show up right there.
You have to
know?
check the junk mail. Now we're doing technical crap again. Everybody loves technical crap. And now we made it past my outro music.
Okay. We tried.
She
we
didn't
tried.
send
I
it.
didn't see it.
I'm telling you, whatever she was writing, now I got to refire off the outro music. Oh, it broke. You can only do out. Oh, there we go.
It is there.
Maybe if it's there, I'll show it tomorrow. But it doesn't seem like you typed Blind Surfer Show at
Yeah.
yahoo.com. That's the email address. Thanks, everybody. I'll be up bright and early with you tomorrow. Thank you for everything. Brooks,
See you
Nisha.
guys.